All right. So today we are playing Feel It Still. What happened is yesterday's game, Joaquin, Krieg, Officer Nickel, and Karam were just out for a night on town in Dyad. You know, just a standard night on the town, and they saw a fire that started in like a drug den. Like this legitimately happened on the north side of town. And then they saved the day. Good thing that they were there. The Wander crew are again heroes of Dyad. You guys put out like a really bad fire. Not you. You guys were all like dealing with training that went awry. But then they came back and they have vouchers for a free all expense paid trip to Consonant, the resort. You can get free massages. You all get like deluxe suites. Like all of your food is comped, all of your drinks are comped. We're ready to go. And so 3 of you are on your way there. Now, Lady Tea Time is in this game, but Tea Time has been there since turning in her bounty. Like, just hanging out at the beach, like collecting all of the money from turning in those like adventurers. But before we get to that, I would like to talk about yesterday's game a little bit. I enjoyed, like me and Nika both enjoyed the role playing between like the little mafia group so much. We are giving them an ability for that. So we're adding a legendary ability to all 4 of their sheets, and we're gonna get it like fully written out at some point. I don't like the wording I've got right now, but it's basically like blood brothers or family. Like I'm thinking about calling it family only because I want Fast and the Furious references. But it allows you to call in one of the other members of that foursome to join you in a scene. If it makes sense, you can pull in Krieg from outside the game, from chat into the game. Or Krieg could pull in Nickel, or you guys, if Joaquin is ever actually in the chat, you could pull them in and we could play that game. Just for one scene and then they're out. But all of you have access to it. And also, it doesn't cost any AP. So there we go. I just want to give you guys that because you guys did great and we want to reward good play. Alright, so let's get to the introducing characters section of this. Alright, so obviously we've got Beachwear Tsoki, played by Not Forgiven.
Yo, what's up?
We got Sand in His Hair Midnight, played by Kuari.
Hello, hello, hello.
We have, I don't know what Lady Tea Time's doing at a resort, but I bet it's amazing. And Tea Time is played by Lady Tea Time.
I'm just here vibing.
Just vibing. That's just the best. Vibing. Is it good vibes or like how are the vibes up at Consonant for you?
Let's get a vibe check real quick.
Oh, vibe check. It's hot. Everything's hot. Like temperature, bodies, everything.
Oh yeah. We'll get to that in a second. Oh, hot bodies. It's starting to notice a lot of sexy flamingos, by the way.
Yeah.
Like maybe they're not actually attractive to you, but you're thinking, man, the ratio of like attractive flamingo to unattractive flamingo is pretty high here.
I mean, I can appreciate a good pair of pink legs.
I tried so hard to get a sexy flamingo leg from Midjourney, and it is nothing but abominations. But anyway, we also have Flynn. How do you want me to? You want me to introduce you as Puppin? Do you want me to introduce you as Axolotl? Like what name we got here?
You can just go by Flynn. It's probably easier to remember when I'm playing.
So Flynn is played by Flynn.
Yeah.
I don't know what I just turned down, but it's not what the music is playing, and it's driving me crazy. I found it. Nobody panic. Alright, so we are, and like, if you are on the wait list and you want to do a scene, I know I tagged the 7 of you that are, you guys can join the game, and if a scene comes up that is perfect for your character, I will call you in. Because this isn't the speakeasy, that will be tomorrow. But I do want to get people into scenes. Alright, so you guys arrive at Consonant, not T, T's been here. And it's just beautiful resort. The weather is amazing. T, you've been here for a little time, so you want to roll me a 20-sider? Specifically about the temperature that you just mentioned. Alright, so a 9, you can notice one of two things. Like, you can notice that something is off about the temperature, or something is off about the people.
Oh, definitely the people.
Okay, so in the time that you got sent down, you took on mercenary thing for Tom Hanks, and Tom Hanks is here. He has paid you out your monies. Good. But in the span of time that you've been here, just enjoying yourself, there's a casino. You have a really nice bedroom, and while you're here. Actually, I'm gonna scan through a couple bedrooms. You tell me which one is T's. So we got this one. Then we got this one. Then we got this one. Or we have the last one.
That's pretty.
You like that one? We'll put T in this one. All right.
Wait, the second to last one.
Second to last one. All right, I'm on it.
Yeah.
All right. So we know T's here.
Yes. I was gonna say that's a work of art. I don't see why you wouldn't pick that one.
Right?
It's definitely the most fancy suite. It's maybe this is the only one they allow dogs in.
Oh.
Legitimate dogs. Midnight, you're a person. Midnight is people. But while you've been here, a group of flamingos showed up not too long ago, after you showed up. And then the longer you're here, the more flamingos you've been seeing. And it has gone from just this is a group of 10 of them, to now it's basically half flamingo. And they're all good people, and they're all chatty, and they're having fun. But there's gotta be over 100 of them in this city all of a sudden.
Wow, that's quite the flamboyance of flamingos.
Oh, they're all so bad. I should mention that 2 things about the flamingos, and because you already rolled for it, I'll give it to you. The first thing is their naming convention. They name themselves in such a way that, so the name Robert is shortened to Bob. So one of the main flamingos' names is Bobbert. And then, William can be shortened to Willie. So William is a flamingo. He's not in the city, though. You have not met William. But that's how all of their names are. And they're very obnoxious about it.
Okay.
And the second thing is, have you ever read or seen Pride and Prejudice?
Yes.
Imagine if that movie was set in Florida. And was cast entirely with flamingos.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Got it.
That is how these flamingos operate, for the record.
Heard.
And T, Loot Goblin. I will put that in somewhere. I will do what I can for you, Seth, I promise. And a low-level anomaly. Okay. T, you're in your room, and this is the day before. The crew has not shown up yet. T's been here just... And you get a light knock on your door. Also, for the record, you've been getting amazing sleep while you were here. Absolutely amazing.
Oh, great. Still not happy someone's on my door. Clearly, maid service did not read the sign. So I go to open the door.
All right. So standing outside your door is a familiar face. It is the Rothfuss, the halfling that you captured and turned in his bounty.
Oh God.
He is now fully dressed in official Consonant Hotel employee clothes. You have seen him multiple times, and the rest of his crew. They are now just housekeepers or servers for the Consonant until they pay off their debt. And most of their debt is what they tried to steal, and also what you had to be paid for your bounty. So if you set high costs, you have imprisoned this person for a longer period of time.
Oh god.
I have not imprisoned them. Their actions imprison them. Okay,
I feel like you look at him with that feeling, like, and he's just like, I didn't kill my wife. And I'm sorry, Lady Tea Time.
Oh god, it's you.
I hate to bother you. You. Tom Honks has sent me down. He would like a private meeting. He says that it's urgent.
I thought our business was concluded, but I guess sure. I'll interrupt my vacation to see him. Why not?
He's like, thank you.
So,
and he like deeply bows and leads you like down the hallway. And like, we could go to the hallway map, but we don't really need to. We'll just take you straight to Tom Honks's office. And like,
right.
Rothis like opens the door and like motions for you to go inside.
Okay, so I step inside.
And he turns and he looks at you as, oh, lady, what a pleasure. Did you need something to drink? I can send Rothfuss for you. He's slow, but he's got time. And he chuckles.
Yeah, that's a good call. Set him to get something sparkly.
Absolutely. He like claps his hand and Rothfuss comes in. He's just like, something sparkly. We're not picky. So just bring all of it and we'll decide.
Excellent. Thanks,
Yeah.
Honky.
And Rothfuss just bows and like Tom just looks over and she's like, honky. Huh. And he just makes a note. And he's just like, I have heard through various people that, well, you know of the bounty hunter Cass, correct?
Oh, yeah, you mean my protege?
Yes, your protege. And as we have seen, like I've been getting reports that he is getting pretty close to the Wander crew. Perhaps even getting ready to join them.
Oh.
Are you familiar with the Wander crew?
Sounds familiar. Yeah, probably. I mean, I get around.
That group of people with a submarine, an airship, and a giant city that suddenly appeared out of the middle of the river.
Oh, yeah, those flashy people. Yeah. The Wander crew. Yeah, I'm aware.
Excellent. So I have it on good authority that the mayor, and he does air quotes with his duck fucking. Apparently, Lady trips. At some point, Lady, you're gonna have to trip. Like, it doesn't make any sense in this scene particularly. But so he's just Tom's looking at you, and he like gets up and he looks out the window. It's like, I have it on good authority that the mayor, air quotes again, of Dyad, Sal A. Mander, stupid name, and this is a guy named Tom Honks that used to go by Quackers, for the record. And he's just like, has given them all trips to our lovely city. And I love to get new business. Absolutely love the money that is going to be pouring in due to that. And I love that Sal is footing that bill. But I assume there's an ulterior motive. And I assume that you are somebody who can get things done. Like, based on your...
Tend to have that reputation.
And it's a well-earned reputation. Now, I'm not asking you to do anything nefarious. I'm not asking for you to... Even if you're friends with them, I do not desire you to betray them. Or hurt them. I ask for one simple thing. If you could bring me one of their communicators, I would reward you, well, to anything to your heart's content. anything within my power, I would give you.
Interesting. Why do you want this communicator?
Is that important?
Oh, absolutely it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know who I was dealing with. And can you roll me a 20-sider to see like how much he'll give you?
Okay. I'm gonna
Unless you want to use any of your abilities. Then
I was gonna just say compel truth time.
Absolutely.
Spill the tea, honky.
Oh yeah, still give me that 20-sider though. He'll give you something.
I think I rolled it. No? Try
Nope.
again.
Alright. Now it's bouncing around.
Cool.
Alright. What is a failure on compelled truth?
Ah, damn.
The target resists you and senses that you tried to manipulate them. Oh, raised by 1. Alright, so it is a 6 to 10. You are compelled to answer one of your questions truthfully. Alright, so you have one question.
What are you going to do with the communicator, honky?
He pulls out, he reaches into like his wallet and pulls out a picture and a business card. He has a business card that says Krieg's at Market Square, and he has a picture of a small lizard. I don't know if you've met him yet. He's like, this man is my mentor. It's like my old boss from another life, if you'd believe it. And I fully never expected to see him again. And like he hands you both of the these things.
Mm-hmm.
And he sits back in his chair and he steeples his feathers together. He's just like, I'm going to kill him and take everything he has, as he did to my beloved Parliament.
Okay. Well,
I would never ask you to do such a deed. It's well within my power. I just want to know everything I can about him. So I want one of the communicators.
I'll think about it. How about that?
I appreciate it. And he like puts a feather to his like bill and just like, just keep it a little bit to yourself if you don't mind.
Oh, me? Nah, of course. Your secret is always safe with me.
And right then, like, Rothis, like, comes back into the room, like, with a tray full of drinks, and T, like, that's when the trip-up happens, and T, like, knocks all of the sparkly drinks on the floor.
Oh.
And Rothis just, like, looks at it, she's like, that's gonna add so much time. Like, look at all those... Is that the moat? And, like, he's just, like, mentioning, like, bottle names. Like, and clearly he has, like, spilled something like 1,000 coin worth of drink all over, like, the floor.
Damn. And I was thirsty, too. Well, that's unfortunate.
It's just like, let me know if you make up your mind, and when you make up your mind. I will make it worth your while.
Yeah, I will, honky. Anything else you need from me?
That is it. I am sorry to disturb you. You may go back to you may go. And it's just like, thank you for enjoying Consonant. And we appreciate your stay. Alright, so this is when the whole rest of the crew gets here. Like, it's like the next morning, and I'm not sure why you three are the three that are together right now, but... Oh, did I not move the map? Oh no, the stream's just slow today. Alright, so Tsoki, Midnight, and Flynn, you all arrive to this place, and they show you around, and you guys immediately notice there's a lot of flamingos here, but also it's amazing. It's just like beautiful. Like the temperature is perfect. Like it is. It's roll me a 20-sider. Actually, all three of you roll me a 20-sider. I'll take the highest unless it's a 1. All right, and then we got a 4, a 12. All right, so Midnight, you notice it somehow. The other two have no idea that it's happening, but Midnight, first, this is a river. Like, this should be fresh water. It smells like salt water. You know for a fact that it was chilly recently. Like, because we discussed the fact that that water is cold. You could go right into this water, no problem. Like, again, it's a river. There's no tides. Why are those waves coming in like that?
Yeah, he definitely finds it a bit strange, but shrugs it off for the moment. Just figures there's probably some kind of magic going on.
Alright, so, what are you three doing for, like, relaxation? Like, you guys show up, everything is paid for, you guys can go do whatever you want. Flynn, what do you do to relax? Or what is Flynn's idea of relaxing on this beach?
I think one of the first things that she's going to do is find the best, sunniest spot out on this beach, far enough away from the water, and get set up to have like a nice little sun nap.
Oh, absolutely. And, like, you find it pretty quickly. Like, there's an amazing spot. You got some, like, palm trees. You've got, let me just move you over to it. Wait, there we are. Like, the waves are crashing, but not even a splash of the water, like, hits Flynn. Like, you're perfectly fine. I'll put you over here because for the stream's sake.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, yeah, it's beautiful. Like, and people are like, a flamingo comes by. No, not a flamingo. What looks like an elf sorcerer comes by, and he like nods his head. He's just like, "Is there anything I can get for you?"
She's going to look up at him as she's starting to go into a stretch on the ground. And she's gonna say, "You got yourself any them sardines? I love to have a little helping of some sardines."
Absolutely, we have sardines. Of course we do. I'll be right back. And like they like immediately very quickly run off.
Before she can say thank you, she's like, "Oh well, dang."
And then they come flying back really quickly with just like a martini glass. There's no martini in it. It's just it's all just sardines rimmed all around it, like in like concentric circles.
Mm-hmm.
And like, here you are.
Well, thank you. You're faster than a dress on prom night.
I'm not. Thank you. And then like they like walk away from you, but like they're within earshot, and they're just kind of like standing there, waiting, like nervously, like looking at you. Roll me a 20-sider, please. I think that you are just like really liking your sardine. The one thing I will give you with the 8 is you're not 100% sure why they also put like a lemon wedge on the glass. It doesn't really go with the sardines.
Yeah, her nose crinkles a little bit, and she like, when she thinks they're not looking, she's going to take the lemon wedge and she's going to chuck it into the ocean.
Absolutely. All right. Not forgiven. What are you doing? Tsoki, what's Tsoki doing?
I was going to say, coincidentally, Tsoki is also headed into the ocean. And He's gonna go kiteboarding.
I was literally, I had it set up that there's a kiteboarding situation
God,
here.
He has to. He's got to test it out. Like, kites on the water. This is a perfect opportunity to check it out.
Absolutely. All right, so yeah, you're out there. Do you need anybody, like, do you want an instructor to be there, or do you think just Tsoki's gonna get the hang of it, like, naturally?
Tsoki's got it.
All right. Roll me
Probably.
a 20-sided. This is not for how well Tsoki's doing at kite surfing. So we know Tsoki is going to be doing well at kite surfing. That is not a concern. All right, so at 12, like, as you're going, like, how does Tsoki see what's going on a little bit? You feel it, like, once you get really the hang of kite surfing, it's like, oh no, okay, I understand it. And it's like, if a wave hits just like this, I can shoot myself in the sky and do a trick. And as soon as you think of that, that wave is also right there, you know? Exactly the wave that you would just think, and if I had a wave like this.
Got it. Almost too convenient.
Like, almost a little too convenient. But, like, the vibes are off.
Gonna have to perform another vibe check, aren't I?
And you're still having fun. Like, you're still having a great time, I think. Like, but you see Flynn, like, you see the conversation Flynn has with the elf sorcerer. And there are other people at the beach and stuff too, but, like, you notice the waitstaff is really waiting hand and foot on you all right now. And, like, you see, like, the rest of your crew, like, milling around. I'm absolutely positive, like, I think Tarkus is building a very, very good sandcastle right now. And just, like, it keeps getting, like, knocked over, but then, like, he's really getting it. So, but yeah, everybody, you guys roleplay what you're doing in the, like, on this place. Like, if you guys want to hit the casino, that's fine. Alright. So, in Midnight, what's Midnight doing in this to relax?
I think he's enjoying some meat coladas, and he might be digging through the sand, burying himself a little bit, looking for oysters, mussels, clams, that kind of thing.
Alright, yeah, roll me a 20-sider. A 3. Okay. We're gonna call in our first, like, guest one now. Tarkus, are you ready to join the call? Can you join the call?
Are you gonna do it?
Are you gonna do it? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Greetings.
Absolutely. So, Midnight, you are, like, digging through the sand, like, looking for mussels, looking for, just anything good, and you smell something. You know something's over here. And, like, it's leading you to Tarkus' sandcastle, and you're just, like, nose down, you're getting closer and closer and closer to it. But with that 3, what you're actually about to get is the loot goblin, and good luck, because, rushing out of, Tarkus's... Again, this is the size that Leo could stand in the sandcastle, so it's still big. You see one of those red-cap jellyfish things comes, like, scuttering out of it and just, like, is on the run. Like, it's up to you two to, like, bring this thing down.
You said, like, it's a red cap kind of thing?
It looks like a red cap. It matches what the red cap jellyfish were looking like. That were reported in the first game of the season. But it's much smaller, but it's still about the size of a person. It is bigger than Flynn.
I think Midnight keeps one of his weapons on him all times, so I think he's going to draw his sword and try to pounce at it and stab it.
What is Midnight's beach wear? What is Midnight's beach wear with a sword?
Yeah.
Like his general beach wear is probably just like an open shirt, just kind of from his trip to Bobbitt's casino spot at one point. Just has flamingos on it, just shorts, and he does have a belt with a scabbard on it, just for a sword.
Yeah, absolutely, Tarkus. You see this large, and like it reads as hostile to you. Like you scan is like comes crawling out of like your sandcastle.
How dare it?
So yeah, you
Targus
guys
didn't bring any weapons with him, so he's gonna try to jump on it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Both of you roll me a 20-sider. All right, 15 for Midnight. Oh, for Kuari. Oh yeah, Midnight. Sorry, I did it right the first time. You got one for me, Ro? There it is.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh god,
I have to.
that is beautiful. So yeah, Tarkus has to hit his own sandcastle, right? Was Leo inside the sandcastle, like working on foundation when this happened? Like Leo just buried under sand as you two both chase off after this creature.
That's probably what's happened.
That's very fun for me. You just hear like muffled, guys. Alright. So, alright, T, like you go to your balcony or whatever, like waking up late in the day or whatever. These people just arrived to it. Like you've been here forever. And you can like look out over your balcony and you see that the whole Wander crew has showed up. There are a ton of people here. And B, you see a humanoid wolf and a large automaton, like, chasing around a small, like, jellyfish crab situation on the beach. That is, like, what you are seeing.
Wonder what's going on with that over there. That looks fun, maybe. I don't know. What do you think, girl? Yeah.
I would say that your dog probably growls at this. Like, redcaps are unsettling to natural creatures.
Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole either. I get it. And I scratch my dog behind the ears and I approach, even though my dog's very hesitant.
Alright. So, one more roll for both of you two, like, before T shows up to see if you two can get rid of this thing. Like, it does seem to be growing a little bit, like, as, like, it moves around. It has not clawed either of you, but you are used to, like, how redcaps function Midnight, and it seems like it's growing even without blood right now.
Okay. Yeah, he is definitely going to be trying to skewer it with a sword.
Yeah, go for it. Oh yeah, natural 20. So yeah, you got it.
Nice.
Haha! First trophy of the day.
So like you've stabbed it through, and like you have your sword through it. Tarkus, you realize that this isn't dead. It's not dead. Like Midnight thinks he has it. Like in that 20, like really, like you got it. Exactly what you were doing. You skewered it right through. But the 20 also carries over for Tarkus that it's not dead. It's waiting for him to get close. Like you see that happening. Like it's sliding down his blade and just like inching its tentacles like a little bit. It looks like death spasms, but it is getting ready to make another attack.
While it's on Midnight's sword, Tarkus is going to try to just bring both of his hands down onto the red cap in a clapping motion.
Absolutely.
Oh god, please don't be a one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like you box where this thing's ears would be, and it just like you hear it crunch. Like whatever one solid part of this thing is, it just like dies.
Oh,
It's
that's
just-
real gross.
Yeah, it's so gross.
Did that work?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's dead. Okay.
Thank you. Even I just got confused about why Tarkus just squashed it, but he's assuming Tarkus knew what he was doing.
Did I? Nope, that's an elf. I was like, did I have the dog on this file? On this, I did not. Real quick, scuttling up the beach is like multiple flamingos, like wearing It almost looks like they're wearing hazmat suits, and like they thank you all so much, Lady T, as they like nod at T, and it's just like, but with their wings, like they grab the tentacles, and they're just like, I'm terribly sorry about this. I'm terribly sorry, as they like start pulling the body of the red cap back towards the hotel. It's just like, we'll get this
Forgiven.
right out of your hair. I know that you all here free drinks, complimentary like upgrades for everybody, another stay, one more free night for thank you all so much. Thank you for attending. Thank you.
Hey,
Yes.
I wanted to keep part of that.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually in your contract that anything that is deceased in Consonant belongs to us. No trophies may be taken, no bits, no baubles. It's all ours. It's fully. It's in. Please enjoy your stay here at Consonant.
Wait a minute. I don't remember signing a contract.
Of course not, T. Of course not. You are a beloved guest. You are.
Well, oh, good. Then I think you should give it to me, but
I would
hand it
love.
to him.
I would love
But
to.
hand
T.
it to him.
I would absolutely. We would love nothing more than to make you about this. But rules are rules, and you don't get a claim in this kill. And they like motion to like multiple cameras and stuff. It's like, I'm terribly sorry.
Oh,
As-
I'm gonna have to bring this up with Honky then.
It's just like the flamingos look at you. It's just like, do that, and like you hear a little like snicker, 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 snicker. You guys will get something for the loot though, the goblin.
So
card.
sassy.
Like,
Tell me about it.
yeah, the flamingos you are not used to dealing with. Like, there are other bird folk that around here, or the fantasy party that you are used to dealing with. The flamingos working here is new. All right, Tarkus, you want to go back to building your sandcastle, or what's?
Tarkus is gonna stop glaring at the flamingos and go back to the sandcastle.
You're just muffled, like yelling from underneath.
Yeah, I think Midnight's just kind of... He's glaring at the flamingos, kind of trying to keep himself restrained. Or just kind of cleaning off his sword and turning to Lady D. Thank you for that attempt. I
Alright.
would push the issue more, but... rather not ruin things for everyone else.
Tarkus is gonna offer his hands over to Midnight with what little of the red cap smeared on them.
Why were you guys, if you don't mind me asking, chasing that thing anyways?
Oop, that's a flamingo.
Truth be told, I was actually looking for clams or something. I I don't come to the beach very often, so a nice little snack. And it's much more satisfying when I find them for myself rather than ask for them. And I just happened upon that.
Tarkus, sitting right next to you with a damp, warm towel is the elf sorcerer holding the towels up for you to wash your hands with. He's like, Like, looking at them this close for Tarkus, and this is going to be the end of Tarkus' scene before it goes back to building the sandcastle. Tarkus, can you give me another 20-sider? Don't be a 1, because I want to give you information. Alright! Tarkus doing nothing but rolling 15s. And a 1. You notice a couple things. They are wearing what look like, underneath their, like, outfits, they do seem like they have, like, not manacles. Manacles is going a little bit far, but, like, bracelets that are definitely magical somehow. And, with a 15, I'll give it to you. And based on who and what you are, like, this would be able to, like, not hold somebody to a location. Like, they could run away, but the second they pass a bound, like, there's a group of people that know exactly where they are. Like, exactly. Like, while they're wearing this, they cannot hide. But they are off, and, like, also they are, like, pretty, like, singed. You see, like, 3rd-degree burns on both of their hands that, are being covered up with gloves, but they happen to take them off.
Who hurt you?
Oh, he, like, looks over at T. He's like, it was a mistake. It was all just a misunderstanding, like...
In my opinion, you got off easy.
We just wanted to have an adventure.
Yeah, well, next time try adventuring without murdering people, alright?
I will accept the unionized bounty, even though it is a little late. Hilarious. Alright. Alright, so the crew will get with the unionized bounty, somebody will join the crew as like an NPC will join. But you have to like form a union, and the union representative will join the crew as like an NPC that can help you guys out. I'm not sure who you guys are going to unionize, the bird workers, the prisoner workers, or the flamingo. So good luck.
I will figure it out.
All right, thank you for coming, Tarkus. As Tarkus like goes back to building his like. Oh, and did you have anything else to say, Tarkus? I'm sorry. Go right ahead.
Nope.
Then yeah, it's just like the elf clearly like flees away from T, like after T has made it clear that T has no sympathy for him.
I think I'm glad to buy you drinks to hear that story.
Honestly, it was all pretty much a blur, but let me just say, don't trust those little people, alright? They're not to be trusted. That's one thing for sure. A lot of people here look familiar. Where are you guys from?
Just from over in the Silver Thimble. My name is Midnight Erebus. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Lady T.
Midnight just kind of take it back for a moment, just for the familiar name. And, like, it just kind of tilts his head a little bit before shaking his head. My apologies. You just have a similar name to someone we know that... Long story. You're definitely not them.
I get that a lot.
All right.
Well-
Oh, go ahead. Continue.
Oh no. So my dog is scuttling around and sniffing Midnight and trying to smell the bits of carapace that's on his fur.
Gross.
Midnight
Don't
just
mind
kind
her. She's
Midnight
just
just kind of
curious.
reaches Midnight just kind of reaches a hand down to let them sniff and wait to see if he's allowed to pet or not.
I mean, you can. She doesn't care either way. But go for it if you'd like.
He'll pet the dog and just look over at T. Interesting fellow. I've never seen a dog quite like this.
Yeah, long story. We're bonded. So, wherever
guys-
I go, they go.
You guys should see Tsoki go flying across the sky on his fucking kiteboard.
Woo!
It's just sick as shit.
Midnight just kind of waves, just not surprised.
Just goes over the remnants of the sandcastle.
I just got some major deja vu. That isn't a bat boy, is it?
No, blind squirrel.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I was about to say,
Although,
not again.
Although I could have sworn I heard talk about. Nah, I haven't met them yet, but definitely have heard talk about one.
So what are you guys doing here on the beach?
Just having a vacation. As far as I know, at least.
If you want to, Flynn, you can be in this scene too. Like they've caused enough of a stir that you could have said that you paid attention and walked over.
Oh, yeah, I probably would have seen them fighting that thing and be like, well, can't relax now.
Yeah, like
Flynn, when she's asking where everybody's from, she's like, "Oh, I'm up further on the die here, actually. I'm from up further on the die, on the polyhedron."
does anybody know this? Like, I expect that people know that this world is faceted. Yeah, it's not even weird to them because it's just how it's always been. The crew just has never gone anywhere else.
Yeah.
Oh no, the castle was called Bee Boop. Now I'm sad.
Oh,
Everybody roll a 20 to help Tarkus rebuild his sandcastle.
of course. Don't worry, Tark 5. We're gonna help you build this thing even better than 4.
I thought that was gonna be a 1. I was like, yeah, fuck that castle.
I was expecting that
Right.
too. Actually, I was gonna laugh at myself.
T did get a 2. That's delightful.
Is this where I'm gonna trip?
No. Like you tripped
you
and
already
ruined
tripped.
Rothfuss's.
All right,
Like,
then, okay.
You could. It could just be like it's beneath you and you don't want to build a sandcastle. Because
Okay.
Tsoki and Midnight have helped him get it back up to knowledge. Not knowledge, but to where it was. And I don't know if Leo was still stuck, and I think Leo was roleplaying that Osiriya got them out, but yeah. So yeah, Castle Bee Boop is amazing.
Oh.
Somebody
good.
installed LEDs. It's fascinating.
So, was Leo ever rescued from being in the sand and
Yeah.
suffocating? Okay.
Yeah, Osiriya got
Let's
them out.
just say-
Alright, so you guys hear the dinner chime and or the lunch chime. All of you, crew as well. T, this is a new thing as well. They didn't start this till a couple days after the flamingos came. But the second you hear that chime, you are hungry. You know that it is lunchtime. You're exactly as hungry as lunch time is necessary.
Okay.
You could get hungry before you hear it, but even if you just ate a whole bunch of food, the second you hear that chime, you are hungry for a lunch meal. Very
All
specifically, you want to like go into the restaurants and like eat their lunch situation.
Okay.
Good old mind control.
It's something about that chime. If you want to give me a roll, Flynn?
Oh God, is it? Is it the
Sure,
ground note?
sure. I feel like I'm gonna make the little trill noise, the brrr, when I hear the bell.
So yeah, Flynn, it is that sound. You don't know if it's like actually magic or mind control, but like it's a Pavlov's dog situation happening with that chime. But you haven't been here long, and it's already working on you. Like it's the first time you heard the lunch chime. But you'd see everybody on the beach that's not a flamingo, like stand up and like kind of rub their bellies and start heading inward towards like lunch. So you guys need a good spot for the seats. Like if you want to get good lunch.
Alright, well she's without even like hesitation, she's like, I don't know about all you, but I'm ready to go get myself something to eat.
Could want
Yeah, I
nothing
could
more than
definitely eat.
some food. Yeah. Go with you guys.
Absolutely. So let's get you this one. And here we are, like, you go into this place and it's got like stuff on the walls and it's got like it's pretty tacky as far as like can be concerned, and somebody like with this owl with like the hosted owl was like, how many can I sit?
I guess about four of us, right?
And a dog, does the dog need a doggy chair?
No.
Dog does not sit at the table.
You guys have doggy chairs?
We have everything that you could possibly want.
Oh wow.
Well, good, because
Okay.
I'm hungrier than a pig inside of a swill factory.
I don't think that checks out, but I will give you those 5. Did we come around on the doggy chair?
No.
Okay.
They're fine.
Alright, so you
Uh,
guys...
I was about to say, is there a menu?
Oh yeah, so let's get you guys over here. These guys just got up and left. So we're going... Oh yeah, you guys can... I think you guys can move your own tokens, I'm pretty sure, but if you can't, I'll fix that as soon as possible. Dog's down
Nice.
here. Dog didn't get a doggy chair.
She didn't want one.
Alright, so, yeah, they bring you out menus, and, would any of you like would you like to start with a drink?
What you got?
Everything. Well, not everything, but most things. What do you want?
I would like one espresso, please.
He
Double
reaches-
shot.
Like, the espresso is actually already sitting in front of you.
Damn right. Hell yeah.
I would like a filthy martini.
It is... They don't know whether you mean filthy as in, like, a lot of vermouth or in a dirty glass. So there are 2 martinis sitting in front of you.
Huh?
One of them is just flooded with vermouth, and the other one is in the dirtiest glass that you've ever drank. Like, soap spots all over it. Definitely somebody's lipstick on the side. Somebody was holding it with, like, muddy hands.
She looks at both the glasses and she says, why don't we wait on this particularly dirty glass for when I've had more than one of the other kind.
There's a second one of the other kind right in front of you. So there's 3 martinis sitting in front of Flynn.
3. She grabs the one with a lot of vermouth.
It tastes exactly like how you wanted it to taste. I'm not like a martini connoisseur, so I don't know how that tastes myself. It's either that or it's completely full of olives is the only like...
Yeah. There's sometimes, there are some drinks where you do it filthy, where it's like a bunch of capers, like caper juice and stuff, so it's super salty. And I thought that a cat would like something real salty.
Oh, absolutely then. Like it has like the ones that you got have sardines in them.
Oh, nice. Yeah, then she's doing that, and it's just kind of like these things that are soaked with alcohol, and she's just drinking and then eating the sardines, and she's like, well, this is
Quite pleasant.
quite pleasant. I'm probably gonna need a few more drinks before I have the very dirty glass.
Oh,
I will say.
I think that I don't midnight and tea. What on tea time? What are you two's drinks, lady?
With how quickly the drinks are coming, I think Midnight is a little suspicious, so he's going to actually think about me drink from back home as he asks for blackberry honey jack.
You see the bartender you see the waiter is just like, got it, and you see him walk away and go up to like this keg and just like start pouring out your drink, and like the whole ritualistic experience of it, like you see it like filling up this big stein. The noise is just like perfect. It gets a nice big head on it, and then he brings you back this giant like Norse-esque like wooden ass cup and sets it down in front of you. He's just like, just for you, sir. And lady, what can I get for you?
Take a crystal pineapple.
Absolutely. And there is just like, it looks like a decanter. It looks like a crystal decanter, but he assures you that it is completely edible. And it is full of just like pineapple spiced rum.
I didn't even know this drink existed. I just wanted to order it. So what's your name, kitten? She says, directed to Flynn.
Oh, my name is Flynn. Flynn Flam. She holds out one of her paws to shake.
Well, that is adorable. My name's T. How you doing today, Flynn?
When she doesn't shake her hand, she's just gonna like drop it and then like brush it off on her coveralls. Just like, what was the question again? Sorry.
What are you doing this evening, darling?
Well, right now I'm having myself a drink and probably gonna go have a look at that there casino that I've been hearing about.
Are you a big gambler?
I like risks. I'm very into luck.
Luck? Well, do you consider yourself a lucky kitty?
Occasionally, when I'm feeling up to it, but we're just gonna have to see now, won't we?
I have a good feeling you're gonna do well tonight.
Well,
Are you on vacation? Are you on vacation as well?
Yeah. We got sent up here. We got sent up here as a little bit of a reward.
Oh, what'd you do to earn it?
Not entirely sure. But I'm never gonna turn down a vacation.
Oh, they would have been very clear. Like, Creed
I
would have probably.
I thought we weren't supposed to know very specific reasons why we were
not
here.
the specifics, but like
Okay.
you saved the city, like you saved Dyad, or like the Wander
Oh.
Crew saved Dyad, like,
Yeah.
and by
Okay.
extension, the rest of you got the tickets as well. That is the cover story that is being told.
Okay. I was unsure if that was the thing or not. Okay, so she's like, well, we got to pass a test, and they were very pleased, and now we are here.
Wow, must have been some test.
It sure was. They set up a whole bomb right in the middle of the city and everything.
Which
A fake
city?
bomb. Just to be explicit on that.
Yeah, a big old bomb in the middle of the silver thimble. It was sure a shock.
Wow, and you guys
Peanut
managed
is
to
not here,
disarm
by
it?
the way.
Yeah. But what did you ask?
Did you guys? So you guys managed to disarm it?
We sure did. It took a little bit of time. The old metal feller outside, Tark 5, he was instrumental in helping me, and a honey badger too, I believe. Didn't quite catch his name.
I'm pretty sure that's Clem.
Oh, well, Clem. Clem helped me.
Absolutely. So, like, we don't need. If you guys want to tell me what your perfect food is, or like what you would order here, you can. But like, it has been delivered to you. You guys have your food during your conversation, and it's feeling great. Tsoki, you want to give me a 20-sided? You want to give me that vibe check?
Yeah.
I also want to ask, Midnight's kind of comparing this to like the restaurant that he went with Leo, Pim, and Vatna.
Oh, sure.
With
You are. Are you just bringing that up in conversation, or are you trying to like study things? Sorry.
He's just trying to study things at the moment, try to figure out if there's similarities that other than the food and drink.
Oh, give me a roll for that. Tsoki rolled a tough choice, and Midnight, let's see what you got.
A little bit worse.
Little bit worse. So Tsoki, the vibes, with an 8. So it's a tough choice. You can give one of two things.
This card. Reveal your secrets. Identify a magical or technological secrets of an item. What are the secrets of that there bell?
Sorry, reveal your secrets on what?
I think on the lunch bell.
It plays the the little speaker thing. It plays a song, and that song makes you hungry. And the song makes you perfectly hungry. It gets you in the right mood to eat lunch. Very, very specifically, it gets you in the right setting. And, like, your body also feels like it wants lunch. It seems very convenient for, like, a restaurant that, A, wants to drive people to buy stuff. And also, it's not exactly mind control. So, one sec. I'm working on it.
Oh,
Sorry,
nice.
I lost track of what I was saying.
I get one of two things, and you're about to tell me what the one of two things.
Yeah, and I got thrown off by the whole thing. Like, it is, they have some kind of speaker system. Is it magical? You're not no, it is not magical. The speaker itself is not in any way magical. That is what I will tell you with the reveal your secrets for that. It is a good technology. It's about around you guys' level of technology as far as like standard intercom scenario, and it has to be hooked up to something somewhere. The speaker itself is not making that noise. Alright, so you one of two choices for Tsoki rolling the 8 on the vibe check. Do you think Tsoki feels like something's wrong, so you go to talk to somebody during your eating, but somebody else got your attention, speaking of being distracted. Like, so you agreed to something you're not sure that you agreed to. But
Ooh.
I will give you some extra information. Or you missed the opportunity to get that vibe check.
Agreed to something that I just don't remember agreeing to it, or
You remember like nodding and saying, yeah, I'll be there. You remember saying those words. But you don't remember what they had. What's that?
I will be there.
Absolutely. In Midnight, with your 5, your failure, I think Tsoki also volunteered you.
We will be there. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. Plans for later.
It's just like, I'll see you in the morning, a flamingo plans. It's just like, I can't wait It's so good to get new blood. And he like shakes Tsoki's hand and he shakes Midnight's hand. And like as he walks away, T and Flynn, you both just kind of like have whatever you're eating as your food, like halfway to your mouths, as you realize that Midnight and Tsoki just agreed to like get up at 4 o'clock in the morning for a timeshare meeting.
Oh God.
Ellie.
I mean, better them than us.
Flynn sucks air through her teeth, and she just goes, "Man, you really don't want to ever not be working, huh? You just buying up all your time with meetings. That's the choice. That's a choice. But you know, more power to you if that's what makes you happy."
When your job is adventuring, you could work all the time and just feel like you've never been working at all.
Good for you.
Yeah, it is good for me.
I feel like I missed something again, but yeah, I trust Tsoki.
Anyway, Alan, I do want to. So he does feel that there's something off here, right?
Yes.
I want to try to imagine a drink that's not. I don't know if it's not real, but so he's gonna start recounting. He's turning to Midnight. He's like, Midnight, this espresso, it's real good. It's real good coffee, but it's not the best coffee I've ever had. I went on one of our adventures. I had this just the most amazing coffee I've ever had. It was so strong, like time slowed down. If only I could have that, I would love to just have another sip of that. And I'm gonna look over to the barkeep real quick and be like, eh?
And like,
Are you talking about the coffee from when you ended up in the hospital?
Yeah.
You see,
Okay.
like the bartender has his head tilted at you a little bit, and he's just like, the best coffee. It's just like, I'm sorry. This is like, then he like puts his arm on the like elbow on the counter kind of deal, like arm crooked, and he's just like gets closer to you. He's just like, I think I see what you're doing here. I think I understand what's going on. It's just like, and then he just like raises his hand, and that coffee's sitting right. He's like, I got you, and then he like walks away.
I'm gonna turn to Midnight. I'm just gonna be like, I had to sign a waiver for this last time.
The waiver is underneath it.
Damn. Does it look the same?
It looks exactly the same.
I thought I had
It looks exactly like you're remembering.
I really want to
Except for
taste
that
it.
damn lemon wedge.
always right there.
All of you guys' plates, and at this point, I think you guys all like have everything is garnished with lemon wedges.
Yeah.
All of your drinks have had like a lemon wedge on them, or like piccata. If you ordered piccata, makes sense, comes with lemon. But like, why is your spaghetti bolognese got lemon on it?
Flynn
It's a red sauce.
At some point, Flynn is gonna be like, with all these lemon slices, I could probably make myself a whole glass of lemonade. Can we cut back on the lemons a little bit for me, please?
The bartender's just like, oh, it's just a garnish. You could leave it to the side if you want.
But once it touches everything, it really just all of it just starts tasting like lemons, and I'm just not a fan.
He's like, I know, right? That's the best part. And it's like,
Well, then you can keep them for yourself. I would much rather not have lemons on.
oh
my
no,
plate.
you can keep them for yourselves. You can take them.
No,
Go ahead.
for yourself.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Keep them. It's just like, you know what some people do? Some people put it in their mouth and they pretend like they got a whole yellow mouth, like they instead of teeth. Why don't you try it?
That's all right. I would rather not.
Like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
I want to see you try it.
I have a beak. It doesn't really, like, the joke doesn't work.
Yeah, well, that's why you try to do it.
I'll try. I'll give it a shot. And he starts, like, trying. He's like, it doesn't work. And then, like, I don't know how an owl's face puckers, but it definitely does.
Thank you. That amused me.
Alright, always looking to help. And then, like, he leans into T. It's just like, as he like pulls a lemon out of his mouth, he's just. Tom Hanks asks if you have decided one way or the other.
You can tell Tom Honky that I will tell him when I have decided.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's like, I'm just a messenger.
Until then, get my dog a steak or something.
Oh, your dog definitely has a steak or something.
Okay. Okay, good. Good.
You sure you don't want that doggy chair?
As long as it doesn't come with a lemon.
Oh, it would come with a lemon. Also, you do see a lemon on your dog's plate.
And my dog definitely nuzzles it off the plate.
Hilarious.
Where do you get all these lemons?
Oh,
Barkeep.
You know, like, we have everything you could need.
Yes,
and, like,
but where do the lemons come from?
Oh, I've heard that it's a family secret by the flamingos. They brought them in. But don't they add so much to the city?
I mean, they'd have to. There's an excessive amount.
How the hell do they have so many lemons? There's not even a lemon grove. Yeah. At least I don't think there's a lemon grove in Silver Thimble.
So, like, you guys had finished with your dinner. The crew is, like, walking around this part of the place, like, getting, like, food snacks from, like, random people. That is clearly what I've been reading is happening in the chat. But where would you guys like to go next? Like,
I think before they go anywhere, Midnight wants to make a quick stop by his room to pick up something to kind of keep it aside for a little bit, given the oddity of what's going on.
sure.
It's just gonna be a quick thing. He's just grabbing his Randy's Revealer. That's
So
the one. That's the one that goes off if it detects illusions.
Oh, yeah, that thing's not telling you anything.
Yeah,
Like,
it'll at least
I
give him
think it
information
is-
that's not an illusion.
I think what you get from trying to use that is the awareness that none of this is an illusion. I think you just get. I'm just gonna give that one to you without making a roll or anything.
Okay.
I've decided this one's Midnight's room, by the way. I don't know why you have shoes over here. Nobody on the stream can see it, but there's just a weird pair of shoes hanging out over here next to what I can only assume is a medieval toilet. I
Yeah,
don't
they're
know-
like little red slippers.
Why does it have like handles?
For if you really need to have something to hold on to while that you're doing your business, I guess.
Midnight
shoot
shifts
off
into
the
the
thing.
nth dimension.
Yeah. Catapult.
Alright, so Midnight, roll me a 20-sider. Actually, no. I won't make you roll me a 20-sider. On your way up to the room, you smelled the distinct smell of brimstone.
He's just going to freeze in place for a few moments before trying to follow it, because that's definitely got his attention with how often he's run into that smell.
Yeah, that part is a roll.
Okay.
18, absolutely. So yeah, it goes down the hallway. Not the way that you came from before, but like an opposite direction that they haven't led any of the crew down. And like as you get closer, you start smelling just like the smell of normal fires as well, not just like straight brimstone. And blocking your way down the hall is a security officer, and he's just like, "Sorry, nobody gets to go down here. Closed off. Little bit of fire damage."
Midnight will smile. I smile, wave, and say, okay, sorry, I'm just kind of exploring a little bit. I'll be on my way. And he'll head
Absolutely.
back.
And he's just like, and I hope you take in the casino. Like, it's amazing.
Absolutely, and he'll head off and then immediately message the rest of the crew that he's traced that scent again, and kind of keep an eye out and nose out.
All right. What are the rest of you guys gonna do for this night? Like, and like the crew's like having a great time. I'm trying to like figure out who else is in the call that like I put on the wait that is on the wait list. See if I can do any of their scenes.
I look over to Flynn and I go, you mentioned gambling. Could you use a good luck charm?
Well, I could use any kind of luck you're willing to give me.
Well, I'm pretty neutral, but my dog's pretty lucky. And we're kind of a package deal, so.
All right, well, then
And
she can come along.
Awesome, because I got nothing better to do.
Well, that's the beauty of gambling. Then she cracks her knuckles.
For sure. Let me get you guys right in here. Here we go. Slot machines, as far as the eye can see, as long as you don't look beyond this room.
Yeah.
Who in the chat right now is like A, has a character, and B, wants to gamble?
Oh yeah, come on in here.
Is Clem gambling? Because that would be very funny.
That would be super cute.
They bring a fucking doggy chair for the like for the dog, like 100% to like gamble. They will take anyone's money. They don't give a.
The dog looks at the chair like it's a strange foreign object and just walks away and refuses.
She's like, no. Alright, so yeah, so we got you guys come into here, and Clem is already here. Again, remember Clem already smells vaguely of lemons?
Oh yeah.
Like, that is just, like, their nature.
I got that lemony freshness.
Right? The Clemony freshness.
Yeah, clemony freshness.
There we go. Got it in one. Yeah, honestly, like, T is the only one that has to pay to do anything here, but T has made enough money off of them, and they are giving you, like, carte blanche. Like, everybody else can gamble and stuff for free. So yeah, why don't you give me a good night, Ez. Why don't you give me a 20-sider? Is T like doing the slot machine thing too, or is this video poker? You guys can have video machines. It's fine. It all works. There's also just a game of Pong. Oh, like you guys
works out.
T don't gamble.
That's not great.
She just watches. Uh-oh.
Not
Alright.
great. Not the worst thing in the world.
So a tough choice. And I'm just gonna give you like this. So all like the coins start pouring out. Like you don't hit jackpot, but you get like cherry bar.
Mm-hmm.
And like it comes out, it's just like, oh, I got like all these coins, and like you put like your little card up to it or something, and it says that this card has like 100 coins worth. Like if you need more, go talk to somebody else, and you can get more. Like for every coin you use here, Sal has to pay that, for the record.
Okay.
And like as like like the money comes out, you see that it is more or less just like little poker chips with flamingo faces on one side, and then like it says Consonant on the other. And a flamingo comes like walking by. It's like, oh, good job, congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Like those
We're gonna
can
see
be
if I can't. Oh, nice. Okay.
those can be redeemed up at the at the prize booth over there, and they point to a prize booth, and it's just like, and then they go through this spiel. It's just like, consonant currency is not admissible as real currency anywhere else in the world. It is strictly this location situation. They cannot be used to trade for real legal tender in any way, shape, or form. It is not considered real money, even inside the bounds of Consonant. Thank you very much.
Okay,
And then
so
they,
I
like-
got some literal play money.
And then they like slide you sardine martini, and I go walking off.
She takes the lemon off of it and waits until they leave, and then she tries to chuck it into one of the potted plants.
Clementine would catch it and want to eat it.
Absolutely, Clem. Like, Clem's having a great time. You guys look over at Clem. Clem has a martini glass full of lemon slices.
Yes,
Just give it to him.
Yeah, no, he loves all the lemons. So he's like, please, if you have any extra lemons, just give them to me. I love them. They're so good.
And they are.
Mm-hmm.
She shakes it off a little bit from the martini and just like hands it to him. She's like, "Hey, knock yourself out."
Thank you very much.
So, Clem, why don't you give me a 20-sided, both for your this will be your gambling and something else, so.
Okay, let me see. I'm not there, so let me just...
Oh, yeah, I can roll for you.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I didn't click the thing, so...
Yeah, you went on the thing, but we just decided, we'll pull everybody in, I don't care.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, so a tough choice.
Okay.
Clem, you are scarfing down these lemons. Do you want to win big? Like, do you want you to hit 777? Or do you want to stop and realize something about, these lemons?
Hmm.
And, like, you can look over and see the prize counter, and, like, it has, like, what prize from, like, an arcade, from a shitty arcade, not even, but, like a Dave and Buster's situation, what would you want to win? What would Clem love nothing more to be on that?
Honestly, he'd probably like a really, like, nice, cute plushie or something.
Absolutely. It's just the cutest. I don't know what, like they've got like a life-size goat plushie, and you've seen one of those before.
Yeah.
One of them be like a giant blue bee.
One of them's definitely a giant blue bee, and it even comes like whole honey cup.
He's okay. No, he's just okay. Well, what do I want him to do? Oh, well, I'm more leaning towards like learning about the honey, but I mean,
if you learn about the lemons, you don't get your
yeah. Honestly, you know, I'm just like he can learn about the lemons.
I feel like you begrudgingly just said that.
Clementine,
like
I am slanting on Clementine, but no, I want to know about these lemons. Clementine is more just wants to win the prize, but he's like,
I think this is a situation you should play your character. Like if Clem, Clem wants that like big bee plushie that's literally bigger than Clem. Like Clem is Clem is 6'5". I've learned. Not recently, but
actually, like he kind of grew a couple inches. So
okay.
Yeah, he's 6'7" now, which is not much, but he grew a couple inches. So like, I thought it was funny. Like if he was as short as you thought he was, or before in the first season, but now he's like then he was 6'5". Now he's a little bit taller. So.
Excellent.
But yeah, okay. I guess you
have this giant bee. I don't know if it does anything. We'll talk about that at some point. But it is just like amazing. You know?
Yeah, no, he loves that.
You know what it definitely does? If you sleep next to this, you have no problem sleeping, no matter what.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm happy with this.
It is a perfect cure for insomnia. Like when you wake up, you feel like bright eyes. Like whenever Clem wakes up after a night of sleep, it is like restore next to this thing. You restore one AP and 1 HP. Like even like no matter what's happening, if you have this, you you freshen up a little bit. That is what I'm gonna do for it.
I love that. Yeah, it's a bee. I love it. Oh my god. He's treasuring that forever, and along with the hammer still. So like that is just his thing, his favorite things ever. Okay, thank you.
Absolutely, yeah. And then we don't know about the
Nope, it's fine.
Anything about the lemons. I think that is the end of this short scene.
Okay.
Vanex,
Yep,
I don't have much else, but I thought it was fun for Clem.
No,
to
that was
gamble.
really fun. Thank you. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
thank
great.
you.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll be going now. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye. What a great game. So you two are gambling. What is Tsoki and Midnight is like? Is Midnight still prowling the hallway? Like, are you looking for a way to get into that room, Midnight, or
Not for the moment, no.
not at the moment? Okay.
I just let the crew know, and if they want to do something with it immediately, they can go ahead. But for now, I'm going to kind of not cause trouble.
That's unfortunate that you say that, because I'm totally going to start causing trouble on your behalf. So, when Midnight says that, and I'm going to guess that Midnight has told Tsoki about the brimstone before, yeah?
Oh yeah, I'm sure it got noted.
So, it's when you come over the communicators to be like, so we have a mystery to solve, Midnight. Do we? Where are you at? I'll be there in a minute.
Okay, Midnight will tell him where the hallway is and how there was a guard posted and all that kind of stuff.
So Tsoki's gonna run to his room real quick, grab his, I guess his backpack and his stuff. Still in beachwear, but it's got all of his stuff on, and he's gonna show up in. He's got his recon visor on now. I'm playing the card.
Absolutely.
Like, all right. So where do we got? Where are we going?
Basically, they're saying there's some kind of fire damage, but this that brimstone smell I've been finding all over this world, usually linked to various kinds of trouble. Strongest down this hall. So,
Well,
if we're going to check it out, we need to somehow get rid of the guard without causing a bunch of chaos. Or at least not any chaos that would be linked to the crew.
I could take full responsibility for any chaos that may or may not occur. But if you want to do this quietly, I guess we can. So he's gonna.
Well, not ruin everyone else's vacation, but I trust your judgment. I mean, we've been good friends for a while. It's like, even if things go wrong, I won't blame you.
Okay. So Hungry Eyes just got played on the guard. Is this implying that Krieg shows up and flirts with the guard?
I hope
Toast,
so.
get in here. You played Hungry Eyes. Just fucking...
Show some leg. Shake your tail.
Don't worry, we're gonna have closer to beachwear, because the fedora and the jacket's just not right now for full-on Krieg. So we're gonna have, like, old school Krieg wearing his, like, visor. Alright, Krieg, how do you seduce this security guard? And I have not decided on a gender for the security guards. What's it look like? What's it look like when a lizard seduces a flamingo?
Well, he's got to be drunk to do this, because normally he wouldn't do it anywhere else. So
Well.
probably the whole drunken
Got it.
pickup line. It's like, hey, you look pretty pink. You want to know? So what is pretty in pink?
What else is pretty in pink?
I can't show you, but if you want, I can take you to that room over there.
He just like puts his like arm around like your shoulders. He's just like, that's okay. Let's get you back to your hotel room, little buddy. And it's just like, you'll be okay. It's just shaking his head, and he like goes over
That's
saying,
right. Let's go. They've got more of these drinks down the hall.
Will
It turns back
William.
and
Will Willam, I am going to let you know that I am leaving my post temporarily. We have an intoxicated guest. I'm not 100% sure what he is. I'm sure this hall will be safe for now. Make sure nobody passes you, please. Come on,
Grab
buddy.
his recorder and start running.
Oh god. Roll me a 20 starter.
Oh, let me join the game real quick. I had it up
Oh, no,
just for this reason.
Okay, good.
Just had to
This
hit
was
launch.
this was not the scene I had planned for Krieg, by the way. Nice, you rolled a 1, everybody.
God, so
He doesn't
just
even
said-
have 3D dice on, but we do have toast
apologies.
rolled. Hey, let me just grab this big old 1 and just put it right here. There we go. Let's put it everywhere. Look at that 1.
Just, hey, baby.
Sick as shit. He's like, what? All right, everybody. What is the worst pickup line he could have used?
Oh my god. It would be
Is that a
something-
mirror in your pants?
He's
You
just
fell
using
from heaven
all of
because
them.
there's Windex on your pants.
Just
It's just
the worst.
Is that a mirror in
Oh.
your pants? Because I see my face in them.
You guys just as this flamingo is walking Krieg down the hall. And he's passing Tsoki and Midnight while he does it. And Krieg just keeps getting more and more belligerent with his fucking bad pickup lines. And he gets slammed across again to the window and just you see him put cuffs on Krieg. He's like, that's it. That's enough. Let's go.
and he's like, oh, I knew I was gonna get somewhere, but I didn't think it would go this fast.
If I knew you were into this kind of stuff, I would have started with that. I mean, let's just kind of go for the throat here. Jeez,
I
we're gonna
think
need a safe word.
I think what actually the 1 is this security guard pulls out his little cell phone that we know the flamingos have and sees the picture of Krieg. And Krieg, you see it at the same time. It's just this number 1 wanted, get at all costs. Tsoki and Midnight,
No!
you two also see this happen.
Oh no!
Like,
Hmm.
We're gonna
It's
stop
like,
this.
Will Am, we've got a big one here. Come meet me down here.
The flamingo murderer.
And
I murdered
security,
the security guard.
we have not. You can murder the security guard if you want to. I'm
Alright,
not
no,
telling
I'm
you what
just
to
gonna
do.
steal from him instead because I see that and I want it now that it's got my picture on it.
Okay, your hands are going to be cuffed as a result of the 1, but you can roll.
Yeah,
Or
I
Midnight
do
and
have
Tsoki can try to help you. That's fine.
a face, so I'm gonna bite it and then start running.
Midnight, Tsoki, Krieg has bitten this flamingo and is now running down the hall, with his cell phone in his
communicator in
mouth.
his mouth,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's exactly how I'm seeing it. 2 games in a row, Krieg running from flamingos. Just mouthful of cell phone screaming, why are there so many of you?
Kind of jumps so his hands are in front of his face now, and then keeps running.
Midnight just go after they've gone by, put his hand on his communicator and tell the crew, Krieg's in trouble again. Don't thank you once you save him.
People put geckos and stuff on their ears as earrings. I don't think they bite hard. But hilarious regardless. Alright, Professor Winter. Alright. So, you are doing to give Krieger. Yeah, that would work. We can pull Nickel in to see how they deal with the rest of that. Because now we have to get that scene over with. I had really no intentions of that scene happening, but here we are.
Midnight and Tsoki are just taking this as the opportunity and just moving forward.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely just slipping by.
be like, oh yes, it's our lucky day again. Let's go.
I know I have Professor Winter's token somewhere. I don't? I just used it yesterday. Nika, what did you name his token? Do you know? It's not, though. Thank you. I was looking in Untitled. There was a space in the tokens, for the record, in case everybody was wondering. Okay, Nickel and Krieg. Krieg, you are running down the hall. I saw Nickel put down a frost thing. There are multiple flamingos trying to catch Krieg because now it's out that Krieg is in fact Krieg. Lady, over your I think the flamingos would have given you a communicator too, strictly because they want you to be in their pocket situation. It's just oh no, here, just in case we need to get you to call you for another mission, you know?
Right.
And you are hearing that communicator blow up about Krieg, target found. Get after him, get him. He's in the hallway, get him. And then he bit me. The motherfucker he bit me. It's just a gecko. He doesn't have teeth. He bit me. And she's where's all this fog coming from?
Be talking to the communicator. That's right, I bit you.
And then Krieg, you hear Tom's voice come over it. Is that you, Krieg?
Is that you duck of a person?
I'll take everything you love, Krieg. It will all be mine, and then I'll take your life.
Didn't do it before, you're not gonna do it again.
And so I think we're gonna carry over that one.
Sorry.
Roll me a 20-sided as you're getting away. Krieg. Let's see how well you're getting away. So you're getting away, but you are realizing you can realize one of two things. A, there's more security guards than you thought, and you took the wrong turn, and now you're in a pincer attack. B, you can learn that you won't be in that pincer attack, but you will be being tracked by the communicator. They will know where you are.
Is Nickel here yet?
Yeah, he can show up whenever he wants.
Well, I'd say if we're running together, we should go to that pincer attack and see how many we can destroy.
Oh, we're just killing flamingos. Okay. All right.
Understood. I can handle that.
Can you refund the raise by one? Only because we've already handled the scene.
Made my choice, Ro. I'm okay with it.
We'll refund it for you, Ro. So yeah, this whole hallway is getting much colder and foggier, and you guys are there are a total of 6 flamingos. 4 of them are security, and 2 of them just appear to be workers. I know I put one too many. I'm sorry.
Nicole, if you want to get in close, I can provide support from the back with the shotgun.
Understood, but I think we're going to have to play a little nicer for this one. We're guests after all.
Fine, non-lethal shots only.
Yes, for once.
Yeah, we're working on that, Ro. I'm sorry. Alright, so both of you two give me 20-siders. I'll take the highest unless one's a 1.
I'm going to use the coin cards like we talked about.
Oh yeah, go right ahead. Actually, I wouldn't even worry about that for this roll. So,
Okay.
like, if you've already used one or so, like, I'll add it. But I wouldn't necessarily concern yourself with this roll. 18 and a 1. Toast rolled another 1. Sick.
Almost.
Oh dear.
All right.
So get 3 ones.
Sick as hell. There we go. Let's put it right on his head. I think what happens is, like, the whole room fills with the fog. And Professor Winter, it looks amazing when you're doing your, like, non-lethal, hitting people with the flat of your blade. Like, really just, like, putting all of these flamingos out of, like... They don't even know that they're fighting you. They think they were chasing a drunk gecko, and you were just, like, beating the shit out of them out of the ice. You can tell me how that looks for yourself for sure. I don't want to step on toes.
No. To continue with what was previously established, definitely a Krav Maga sort of thing. Just coming in from the fog, hitting, causing some damage, and then going right back out of it there before someone can react.
I think what happens is, like, you do just that, and all of them are put down non-lethally. They're all, like, knocked unconscious, like. And as, like, the fog is fading away, you look around, and Toast is not Krieg is not here, and one of the security guards is missing. Krieg, you have been bound and gagged while, like, the fog was going, and the next scene that we see Krieg is he is in, like, the jail cell of this casino, like, with irons around his, like, wrists, and she's been shackled.
Oh boy, we have a problem.
And that is the end of that scene, so I can get back to the rest of it.
Alright.
But we know that Toast is that Krieg is in jail somewhere, everyone. Alright,
Well, I did what I could.
You did. You tried your best. And it must have looked really badass right up until, like, wait a minute.
Would be a beach trip without someone getting arrested.
Right? Thank you guys so much. But anyway, back to Midnight and Tsoki. You guys see the from the outside, you see a room that the door is, like, open, and, like, you see, like, a cleaning cart outside, but they haven't gone in yet. Like, the whoever has that cart has just not gone in. But you guys can step into the room, and it looks like this. It's one of the suites, much like yours, but it's been burnt out to a large degree. The bed is, like, in smolders. Just the top sheets and stuff, not, like, the whole thing. Like, it's not like somebody set it completely on fire, but it is a mess. And it reeks of brimstone. Midnight.
Am I picking anything up on the visor?
Roll me a 20-sider. You do see, there is a trash can, and that trash can is giving off, purple and teal and orange light.
Oh, teal.
And Midnight, can you give me that 20-sider as well?
Yeah, I was also going to add one, basically, Midnight kind of looking for various signs of the whatever this is that he's seen before, but I'll also do the...
Sure, no, I'll you raise that by 1. Like, I'm not going to take that 5. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
You giving Tsoki the 20 gives you enough information. Like, a 20 for... I'll let it rock for both of you.
Okay.
Midnight, you see what look like scorch footprints. Like, bare human feet, but, like, ashes and smoldering. Like, that is what is, like, making them. And you see that they were out on the balcony, and you go out there, and, like, you can smell the brimstone. And if you close your eyes while you're smelling it, in your mind, you guys have seen Daredevil, right? Everybody's seen Daredevil.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Seen enough
you know,
of it, yeah.
I'm thinking the Ben Affleck one. I'm sorry. Because, like, there is a scene where like he's at a funeral and somebody walks through smoke, so he is like smelling their body, like smelling their face. That is what Midnight is seeing. There is a female form standing next to you, and she's like smoking a cigarette as she like looks out the water, and she is frustrated. Like her emotions, like she is so clouded with just like annoyance as you watch her flick the cigarette over the edge and turns around and like stomps back in the room, and that's when immediately the room starts catching fire. That is what your nose can pick up, that happened. That is how this went. Tsoki, in the trash can, there are like crumpled up papers, most of them pretty burnt, but you are, because 20, you are able to pick some of them out, and they are elaborate, like, they are elaborate spells, and one of them looks like, and with a 20, I'll give it to you, and like, your staff gives, like, some of these are on your staff, by the way, or on your lantern.
Oh.
Some of these exact shapes and spells are on your lantern. You know that this is like a way of, these are resurrection spells. Like somebody was trying to bring somebody or something back to life. And like one of them is teal. And you would recognize this as like a way that you guys in Liminal would bring somebody back. Like if you cast resurrection there, this is that spell. This is how you would bring them back. And then like looking at the purple one, like you think, you're not 100% sure, but the 20 gives you a pretty good guess that you think that this is how Charity would bring somebody back to life. Fully back to life. Not a zombie. This is like a resurrection spell, but something's wrong with it. It's not perfect. And then the third one is orange, and it is a orange spell that looks like is somebody trying to bring somebody back to life there as well. But like they're all kind of burnt. They definitely, a 20, they've been balled up, and the outsides were held in somebody's hand, and that hand must have been on fire or very hot, because you can see the scorch marks of fingers in it. But Midnight, with the 20, like you can look out, like you open your eyes, and you look to the east, and that's where the smell went. And they went far. They're not even on this side of the planet, on the planet anymore. Like this brimstone smell went east. Excuse me, can I help you? Comes the voice of a flamingo from the door.
It's a worker flamingo.
It is just a cleaning flamingo, not a security flamingo.
Nope, we're good.
I'm sorry, I don't think this is you guys' room. Oh, yes, sorry. Nika, go ahead and, right after this scene, take care of that. We'll take care of that.
So
I don't think
here's
this
my
is you
question.
guys' room.
How high up is the balcony?
You're probably on, like, the 4th floor. But it's sand down there.
Okay, I'm going to try to do something crazy. Like, I think as soon as Midnight heard the voice, he's just going to try and grab Tsoki and jump the balcony, trying to use his shadow whip to kind of grab onto the railing and lower them down.
Oh yeah, I won't make you roll for that. You can just do that for sure.
I want to
Okay,
take those spells if I can, if I can grab them before we.
Yeah.
Jump
They
out.
are not like scrolls, and it's not that anybody could do this. It is basically like reading. Somebody was trying things, and but they might be good for studying or knowing about it in the future. All right, so Nika, why don't you give me that roll now? So, Kay is trying to take a picture of basically the whole city. All right. So with an 18, we will get that picture developed. Like in the morning, like we're gonna fast forward to the next morning in a second. Kay, you have developed the pictures, and it's just, how do I describe what you're looking at? everything you guys are seeing is there. Everything. Like, the water is there. The food that you guys were eating is there. You see Tsoki, like, oh no, you see Seth eating corn dogs as in one of the pictures that you take. It's there. You see Vatna like changing clothes. It's all there. Like, all of this is real, but you cannot shake the fact that it looks wrong. Like, your pictures, something about your pictures make it look uncanny valley. You know what I mean? Like, while you're in it, it doesn't look suspicious, but when you stop and look at it from the outside, it looks weird. So that is what I'm giving K for, like, taking those pictures. And, like, tea time, lady, and Flynn, how's your gambling going? Are you guys, like, just having a good time out? Like, they keep delivering you all drinks? You having fun? Like, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I think so. I think we're probably having a great old time, because I just keep on doing the slots using this other man's money. So I probably yeah. So I'm just like, you know, pulling down the arm and everything and getting more of these coins and wondering what I even want from the little prize section over there, since I can't exchange it for money.
Go ahead.
I was about to say, T has been listening on her intercom about the chaos that was going on upstairs. Kind of entertained by it.
So yeah, T, you know Krieg has been arrested. Like, the hide and seek. So, what just happened was, Starless played a hide and seek card, so we know where they are. I think the way that we in fiction do that is T, you know exactly where Krieg is. Like, and like T's like listening into the intercom and like cheering on Flynn as Flynn gambles. And then it's just like in your ear, and I don't want to like put thoughts in T's mind, but I think it's just like, does T see that they can make not more money, but like a better choice by helping the HTML right now, helping the Wander crew out right now?
Because
so, like,
the Wander crew wants Krieg.
Because the Wander crew is going to want to find Krieg, and Tom Hanks is not going to pay you now because he doesn't need you now.
Yeah, because now he has the communicator.
Like, now he has Krieg. He's going to have like Krieg's communicator. Like, you hear over the thing, nobody touch him. Nobody touch it. I will take it myself.
Oh.
So do I know that the Wanderpus wants Krieg?
You know he's a member of the crew, and like, you know that Tom Hanks wants to kill him because you know that. And like, you can assume. I assume that you could just guess that they're gonna want not their crew dead.
Usually, yes.
So Flynn, want to hear something about that lizard?
Her ear twitches and kind of swivels back, and then she turns her head and looks over at Lady T. She's like, What is it that you're saying?
Give me a 20-sided while you do that.
Okay.
I know that says 12, but you know what it actually is? That's a 20.
Mm.
You hit a jackpot. It is pouring, like, and chips are pouring out of it. You can't even hear what T... Like, whatever T was saying is getting drowned out by, like, your massive winnings. Like, you look over at that, like, reward thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm clipping again, apparently. So you look back at that reward thing, and it has everything. Oh my god, they have a multi-tool that could help you fix anything that you would want. Like, it has a thing that says voucher 1 free robot.
What?
Fascinating. It's insane. Like, anything you could have wanted is over there. And you have exactly the right amount of of these chips to get anything over there. It's amazing. You just have to walk away from tea right now.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's like my wildest dreams is coming true. Look at all these dang coins. Sorry, Kate. I'm gonna have to. I'll get back to you right here in a minute. I gotta. Huh? What?
No problem. I mean, girl, congratulations. I told you she was good luck.
Yeah. Well, if there's something over there for your puppy, I'll get something for her. But it looks like I might only just have enough coins for myself. So I'm very sorry about that.
Oh, don't even worry about it. Congratulations.
But yeah, she's gonna be excitedly going over and be like, "Oh God, do I want the robot or do I want the multi-tool? Oh no, oh no! It's like choosing between my two favorite children."
And yeah, that is like what is happening, and like you all of a sudden notice that like lady behind Flynn is just this huge crowd like queuing up, mostly like 90% flamingos queuing up behind Flynn to like get their stuff, and they're all kind of pushing at Flynn like, and like they're like, "Oh, good job, congratulations! Oh, I'm so jealous." It's like, and it's just like repeat, just this cacophony of noise, like separating T and you, and then it happens. Like it's late. You start to hear a chime, and then like, what did you pick the voucher or did you pick the multi-tool?
I'm going to go with the multi-tool for now, just because I heard about Or wait, did she hear about the thing with the flamingos hacking into? Okay, then she's not picking the robot. She is getting the multi-tool.
Yeah, that would have been like you would have been able to know. And then like Tsoki, Midnight, and all of you, the whole crew, you hear this chime, and you're so tired. Big stretches.
Yeah, big yawn.
Big yawn, big stretches. Y'all just really need to hit the hay. You're so tired.
She comes back, and she's just like rubbing at her eyes. She's like, "What was that you were saying there, Lady T?" I finally came on back. Gosh darn, I am the most tired I think I've been in an age.
I know, honestly, it must be just all this excitement. I guess winning really takes it out of you.
Yeah, all the excitement for sure. Oh, I wonder where the other two went off to.
And it's just like a flamingo just like walks by you again, just big yawn. It's just like, I'm sure they're in bed where we all belong. Let's just our bed. You guys got those fancy sweets. They'll be so good for you. It'll be so good. And like, unless anybody's legitimately fighting it, you're gonna like, we're gonna go to bed.
Just watching people say, "Stop yawning."
I feel like Midnight would just, if he knows that Krieg is currently missing, like that's definitely a big problem for him.
Oh, Krieg ran away down the hall, so it's just like you might think that he just got away.
Yeah, it really depends on what's all going on in the communicator, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if Krieg actually said anything into the communicator. I can't recall that.
Roll me a 20-sider Midnight.
Oof.
It looks like a 3. I know it looks like a 3. But over the communicators, you just hear like, "Alright guys, let's all go to bed. Oh, we'll talk about this in the morning." And then you remember that you have to be up at 4 in the morning. So it's just like, just Tsoki and Midnight, you guys gotta go to bed. You know, like, it hits you. It's like, oh, you got that meeting.
Okay, Sophie, let's get some rest for that thing that you agreed to.
Yeah.
What was it again?
This meeting. They're gonna tell us some fun stuff.
Okay.
We got Flynn in bed.
Yeah, all curled up.
We got Tsoki in bed. Sunglasses stay on.
In beach mode.
Yeah. Party mode.
We already know that this is T's bed. And then we already know that this is Midnight's bed. But you guys all, like, the second your heads hit the pillow, again, there was a lemon slice on your pillow, like a midnight, like a mint. You know what I'm talking about? Like the bedtime mints. But there was just a lemon wedge there.
There's just a wet citrus spot.
I think it's like peel down so that it wasn't, but
Yeah, Midnight's chucking his out the window and then tossing that pillow on the floor before he lays in bed.
I like to think that the flamingos at this point, because all the flamingos that took over this place, like that took over the Flamingo Mafia, hated the lemons, but I think they think that that's the only way that the magic works, is that they need to incorporate lemons. Alright, so the next day starts, and it starts in a big way. Tsoki and Midnight, you were at a timeshare meeting. Like, you don't even remember getting up. All you remember is going to bed and then waking up in this room. None of these windows on the walls are real, including the one behind him. Like, that is all just like a wall painted. Like, we know where Krieg is, but it was in fiction. We played it so that T knows exactly where he is in the fiction. The rest of you don't know where he is. But if T shares the information, we're all good. But so far, hasn't had the opportunity.
Tragic.
One second. It's like, listen, my friends, have you ever dreamed of escaping the world of adventuring and fantasy? Do you just want to settle down? Do you picture yourself lounging on the beach, soaking up the sun, enjoying the excitement of the city? Imagine the thrill of discovering hidden gems of Consonant and indulging in the underground scene. Our timeshares offer you a chance to take part in this unique experience. It is the salesman trying to sell you on a timeshare, by the way. Tell people, you might be worried of the city's reputation, and I understand, but let me assure you, our security measures are top-notch. Your safety is our top priority, so you can enjoy all that Consonant has to offer without any worries. Please sign here.
So he's gonna look to Midnight and be like, I made a mistake. I thought he said a life of adventure, not quit the life of adventure. Dang it.
We're trying to help you guys settle down. Don't you want to settle down?
No, not particularly.
Not married yet, so no.
Let's not forget our long-term benefits of investing in a timeshare. No more worrying about where to stay or the cost of accommodations. It's all included with tax and fees. And we'll all have our own exclusive piece of paradise here in Consonant. What are you waiting for? Come on. So why wait? Join us in a one-of-a-kind of adventure and become part of this exclusive club. Slides it across. Just sign here. Just sign here. You can go hang out with the rest of your friends. They're all out there having a great time. Just sign here. No, come on, just sign.
I think at this point...
Just, no. There's no need for words. There's only need for 2 words. Midnight Erebus. Right here on this line. Right here, right above where it says your name in print. Just right there. Just sign it. Come on, just sign it.
Jumping on the table
just
and
sign
trying to leap out towards the door.
Come on, just sign it. And it's like the snail, like you hit the door has been painted there. The door is not real. It's like, come on, just sign it. If you sign it, I can leave. Just sign it. Just sign it. Please sign it. I need you to sign this. I need you to. Oh, I need you to sign this. Sign this paper.
Like,
Sign.
how much would it actually cost him looking over the paper? just
All of your
to
coin.
figure out
You guys will have to give up every bit of coin you have. Like, if you sign it, you don't have any coin.
Oh.
God.
I like my coin.
It's like, it doesn't matter how much you have. Whatever you have, it's 0. Whenever I give you coin in the future, you're only going to get 10% of it. Sign this.
Oh my god.
Sign it.
Can't do that. Too much.
Yep.
Sign the
Midnight
paper.
just
It just
Drive
feels like the
behind the
guy's just
door.
right up on you.
I need you to sign this paper.
Oh, it's so uncomfortable. You're moving
It's like-
timeshare, man. What is happening?
Okay, what do you two do to the snailsman to remove him from the game? You can't kill him. We're not killing him. But what do you two do? Like, how do you solve this? How do you get out of there?
I want to convince him to sign.
Oh, he's already signed.
Oh, he's already signed?
He collapses to the ground, sobbing.
Technological secrets of an item.
I just wanted to stay at the beach.
You know what you could do? You could take the pen that he's trying to give you to sign it. You go, oh wow, and you just throw it. So he has to go grab it and you run.
Can we?
The reveal the secrets timeshare. Okay. It is a curse. It like the timeshare is a curse. You're never gonna get a place to stay. This free trip is not. This is not free. It is being paid. Every single thing that you guys are doing, I am calculating. I am adding it. Like, so we are bankrupting Sal in this situation. For the record, everything you guys are doing is taking it out of Dyad. Just so you guys know. Specifically the east side of Dyad. You guys might not like them, but I know 4 people that are cool with Sal. The timeshare itself is a curse. If you sign it, you are literally, whenever you would give up and gain coin, you gain 9. You only gain 1 of every 10 that you would get. It is impossible to break out of it unless you get 10 people to sign up for you instead of you.
No.
That is the only way out. And he is so sad. He is so sad that he can't get out of it. All he needs is 1 more signature.
Like I'm not doing it.
I want to see my family again.
I'm not sure if this would work.
Right?
But
Creativity.
I love
Is-
the
is
fact
it-
that
is
this
it-
is happening and like the captain, like in a
Is-
2-piece, just eating shrimp.
Oh yeah. Living her best life.
Is Midnight Shadow back fully? Like, is it
Yeah,
fully
I
recovered
assume your
after-
Shadow's
okay,
here.
Okay, so with that card that was played, I think as kind of a out of the box thing, I think I want him to try to use his Demagoa to kind of overtake the curse. Like I feel like it might backfire on him, but I think he will. I want it to kind of basically devour the curse.
I mean, you don't have to roll for that. I don't see how a roll would actually help, but like, if you do that, I am taxing your shadow from this point on until you find a way of like getting rid of this curse completely. You are taking on this curse, and instead of coin, it's AP. Whenever you would gain 10 AP, you only gain 1. Like, and I will let you know with the secrets revealed. Like, I will like let you know that if you do this, you are hindering yourself ridiculously until we get rid of that curse.
You know what? Yeah, why not? It'll be fun. It's a bad idea, but let's go for it just to help out the snailsman.
Rupert's climbing.
Rupert says that's a bad idea.
He does say it's a bad idea. But yeah,
It
all right.
probably is.
Let it rock. You guys see, Tsoki, you watch like his shadow consume this document, and then you see his shadow shrink to the 10th of its size. How much AP were you at, Midnight?
9.
You had 1.
Okay.
And like the door opens up, and the snailsman stands up, and he pulls his hat off. He's like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you," and he goes running out. Like, and I'm not sure if we see him again this game, but that is what happens. Meanwhile, while that's happening, Flynn and Lady, you two are just in the most luxurious massage spa situation. Like, they keep trying to give you lemon wedges to cover your eyes with, but I think you both reject them at this point.
Yeah, I am so sick of looking at them things. Could you please not have those around my face? It's just gonna drive me out. I'm not into it.
I'm gonna murder the next person who offers me a lemon.
And like the flamingo looks at you and takes it completely. It's like, "I'm very sorry. Could I offer you both a crystal massage by any chance? Like,
Does
did
it-
you like? Ooh, go
Does
ahead.
it come with lemons?
I
Because
can
I don't
take the-
really.
I can take the lemons out. I'm afraid of a threat to my life, honestly.
Good. Good.
As most
You should
people
be.
are, dear.
You should be.
Excellent. I'm gonna go put on the white noise machine, and like he turns on a record, or they turn on a record. Like, and like it's very soothing. You guys are very relaxed. Your bodies are like in the perfect like jelly state for like a massage.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and where are you from? As like he begins to like they begin to knead like, and it feels like they're rubbing maybe like almost like Epsom salts kind of into your back.
Oh.
And where are you from, little cat?
I'm further on the polyhedron.
A second one comes out for tea.
But then as soon as they're like getting into her back, she just starts loudly purring.
Oh, excellent. And it's just like this is like tactically exactly the best feeling for you. I'm not trying to guess what like Flynn's best like tactical feel is.
Just imagine how Rupert feels when you're rubbing on him, and then that's
just
pretty much it.
There we go. And it's just like really just getting in there with the massages. T, are you taking part in the massage as well? Are you receiving a massage?
Definitely. Oh,
Okay.
definitely.
Absolutely. And it feels great. Like you haven't been this relaxed since like ever. Like neither one of you have any concerns about like what's going on in the world. The music is beautiful. Like it's really like
Just making a lot of biscuits.
it's so many biscuits. It's this flamingo is just like kind of laughing and just like really just gets in there. Like both of you refilled your HP and AP completely. Like if you have used any,
nice.
it's like you haven't used any situation. Like it's amazing.
Excellent.
And then this is where Flynn remembers that T was trying to tell them something last night.
Oh yeah. What was that thing you were trying to tell me earlier, Lady T? Jesus
Honestly, right now, I have no idea. I can't think. I couldn't even tell you my last name. Oh yeah, I think it was had to do with like a lizard.
Oh, lizard. Well,
Oh, we don't have any lizards here, not in Consonant. And like
yeah, I don't recall seeing
elbow
any
digs
lizards.
in really like really nicely into your ribs. I don't know if flamingos. This one does, and it's like really just hitting that spot.
Oh yeah, and I didn't remember asking your opinion on that. Anyways, kitten, did you hear?
I wasn't ready.
Did you hear all that drama on my comm, man, it was ridiculous here.
Yeah, I thought I heard some hollering, but over the last couple of days when we've been going off on missions, they've been doing a lot of screaming. I believe at one point we ended up getting injured. Not a fan of that.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, hopefully you get a lot of these ailments cured right now with this good masseuse.
Definitely getting there.
Yeah.
T, you could bring up the picture on your like on the communicator that the flamingos gave. You could like show it to Flynn.
Yeah, you know what? It's just a shame because I'm pretty sure everything I heard was a big price on someone's head that I just lost out on. You ever seen this guy before? I show her the picture.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I know him. I believe first time truly getting to hang around him, I think I lost a bet while they were doing a drinking contest. He cannot hold his liquor.
Oh, he's about to not hold on to his life because Honky really had it out for him.
I think like
That's around the time that she tenses up and she's like is starting to snap out of the nice pettins that she's getting.
I don't have a map made up for this one, and I'm trying to get it, but it's not coming together right. But I think what is the show version of this cuts to Krieg in a cell, like kind of beat up, like they have not been gentle with Krieg, like he is shackled, he is like cuffed, and fucking Honky, as we know him now, is definitely like clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle, with you. With a razor blade, like coming at, slowly walking at Krieg, and he's like dancing around the room. And he's up 100%, like doing the full like thing, and he's just like, you know what, Krieg? And I know like you like your money, and I'm fine of coins too. As he like flips this razor blade in his hand, and he's like, but you know what I like more? Being alive. Do you like being alive? Oh, don't worry about that. As he like walks forward, and like the show would show him like raise an arm, and then it would cut back to Midnight and Tsoki like charging out of their timeshare room.
Can't believe you did that, Midnight. You're insane.
That cuss needs to die.
I mean, you signed up for it, so like, we can work on that eventually.
Yeah, at least. That guy owes me a favor. That's all I'm saying. Like, if we see him again, I'm definitely reminding him of this.
All right. So real quick, while that scene is happening, Flynn and Lady, can you both give me a 20-sided real quick?
Yeah. One moment.
Oh, a 2 is not great, but a 17 is. So Lady, you get like really into your massage again. Like you see, like, but Flynn took the tensed up pretty hard. Flynn, you see this flamingo reaching for a gun behind Lady as he's like using one arm to really just like press into the back. He's like putting a gun to the back of Lady's head. Like he's not touching, not like Lady can't feel somebody poking the back of their head with a gun. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, and then the one above you also is reaching for a gun, but he's much slower.
She is going to... Oh boy, I'm just looking through my different stuff. Oh, I wish I had thought of this. I can't really use bricolage right now. Because it's less than 1 minute, but it still has to be some time of fashioning something. Well, damn. Instead, I am going to twist around and kick the one that is starting to pull their gun out and isn't quite fast enough. And just let out a big and like a really loud hiss and growl.
Absolutely. That T, you will immediately be gone from your serene relaxation, and you I don't want to if this doesn't fit for you, let me know. You can stop me at any point. But I would think T looks up to look over at Flynn, and then a bullet goes right past your ear and hits right where your head was.
Yeah, Flynn is puffed up, and her eyes are just she's got daggers on the one in front of her, and she's growling and baring her teeth.
I turn to the one closest to me and I use soul gaze on it.
For sure. Okay, yeah, both of you roll me 20-siders for basically attacks on it. These are very weak minions, so you guys, if you succeed, you get it. Oh, ooh, that's a 1. That is. Oh, what does 1 happen with?
Suck?
What does a 1 do with soul gaze? I can't remember. I feel like it's. No, it's not terrible. It's not terrible.
Did it show up for me? Did it show up for you guys?
Yeah, 10.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah, it's because T rolled at the same time, so it's
okay. That's
it
fine.
bounces back and forth which one we're gonna be able to see. So quiet, Pert.
He said, "Get out of there."
This flamingo, the one that you kicked, pulls a knife and stabs the knife into your leg, but you are able to finish them off. That is one of them. Or instead of finishing this person off, you see the fact that this other one is just re-aiming at T, and T is just still a little bit too slow, just still really under the effect, and it's gonna shoot T right in the head. It's not gonna kill T. I'm not saying that T is gonna die. But what I am saying is T is gonna take 8 damage from this. You can take 2 damage from this flamingo, and then take this one out, the one you're fighting right now, or you can take 2 damage from this flamingo and leap across and give T another roll.
Yeah, I'm going to leap across and just get stabbed.
All right, T, you get to make 1 more roll.
Oh God, I feel like you shouldn't have trusted my rolls.
Well, it's better than getting shot in the head. This isn't Fallout New Vegas.
Okay, so we're actually gonna so with a tough choice, you get to see something cool about T's skin, about T as a person. But you do make it so it does, instead of shooting directly in the eye where this flamingo was aiming, it looks up and fires, and bounces off T's head. You see a crystalline scale pattern form exactly where the bullet was about to go, and it's still gonna leave a bruise and it's still gonna hurt. It does 4 damage, but then goes bouncing off the wall. And T, how do you take this one out? You don't have your weapons. I think you guys are both just wrapped in towel.
Yeah, that's why I was I don't have anything right now.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna go use my shadow, and I'm gonna go invisible for a second, come up behind it, and try to choke it out.
Absolutely, I'll like that for sure. The other one that stabbed Flynn is trying to grab their gun, and when Flynn kicked it out of their hand, it was a revolver, and the bullets fell out, so it's just trying to load them again. Flynn, that is what you see. That this the one to the left is scattered, trying to put its bullets back in its gun to shoot you, but you have a time to do whatever you want.
I am going to, since that other thing has been resolved, she's going to leap back over and just pounce directly on the flamingo and just start slapping it like hell in the head.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just with open claws, just
So, Midnight and Tsoki, as you guys are going down the hallway, the curse of a timeshare, you are hearing some ridiculous noises coming from what is supposed to be a massage room, and instead of waterfalls and white noise, you are hearing gunshots and just
And a literal
flamingos
cat
being
fight.
strangled. Yeah, and a cat freaking out while another flamingo gets strangled
By nothing.
by nothing.
We should probably check that
I
out.
think we just charge in. Be like,
You think?
adventure.
You charge in. The ladies are fine. Like they have,
We have this. We got it.
they both are just wrapped in towels, though. I need you, like, modesty, people.
Modesty. We can't have the cat naked.
And it's just like, the communicator like buzzes on again. It's just like stay off the comms. One of the comms has been compromised. And then it just cuts out. That is like the flamingos comm. They are on to T.
Ooh.
But this one dies. The other one just like, please stop clawing my face.
She is
The
going
hell?
to smack the shit out of it just a little bit more just to make herself feel better. And then she's going to grab it by its big long neck and say, "You're gonna tell them that the comms are fine. And they better believe you."
Oh, yeah, roll me a 20-sider. Let's
Okay.
let that rock.
Let's see how this works out for me.
It looked like a 19. I really thought it was. I was like getting ready
Yeah, I
to be
don't know
like,
what it is. Oh, is it a,
it's
is it
a
a one?
3.
No,
it's not a 1. It's
oh,
a 3.
it's a 3. Okay.
I get
Okay.
this.
So,
I'm
it
bumping
takes the-
it to 20.
oh, you've opened it to 20?
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah.
For sure. It's just like, yeah, we have them in the massage room. They are all under, like, we have them bound right now. We will be sending them down. We have security up here. Everybody else stay off the comms. If you could escort the rest of the Wander crew to the you want them all here? You want all of your friends here?
All of them, including the one that you happen to have in custody.
I can't do anything about that one. They'll know.
Well, then just give us the rest.
Yes, all of the Wander crew. We think that if they all meet here, we can get them all at once. That'll be fine. Yes. So yeah, how I imagine this next part of this happening is the Wander crew shows up, and like the flamingo's just like, yeah, just let them in. Just let them in. We've got them here. Honks told us to use this room. Mm-hmm. Yep, and giving a thumbs up to the security guards that are like I don't know what they're telling the crew to get you all there. Be like, oh no, this is where all the free prizes are. Like, you guys won. I can't that route. And you're all in this room seeing a dead flamingo, with a bunch of scratches all over its face. You're not seeing teeth.
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm cutting out.
Can I weekend at Bernie's the dead flamingo?
Yes, sure. Let's weekend in Bernie's this dead flamingo.
It's the second reference to that this week, I think.
Doing it.
All right, so tough choice. Like, all right, you have two choices. Either somebody's onto you, or you have to. One of the security guards that's going to bring the Wander crew to the door is this one's significant other. Do you want to try to roleplay talking to this one's significant other?
Oh, I absolutely do.
All right.
Wonderful.
Hold on, I gotta come up with a name for this guy.
Yeah. Please tell me the backstory of the dead flamingo.
Does anybody have a good flamingo name? Because I am not ready with it. Arthur doesn't get shrunken down to anything. Is it Art? It's Arthur. It's Arthur. The flamingo.
Arthur.
Yeah, Arthur. And Arthur and Shirley. Like.
Okay, Shirley's a significant other.
Yeah, Shirley's the one at the door, like the security guard at the. It's like, hi Art, how we doing? Like, special mission from Honks?
Yes, very special mission. You know, Honks needs to make sure that everyone's in line. You know.
These crystal massages, they really mess with your voice. You really have to take that medicine.
Oh, yes, my medicine. Can't forget my medicine, huh?
Dr. Gregory gave you those medicine. You have to take them. I know they taste bad.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Yes, I know. They really need to make a krill flavored one. You know, you'd think after all these years of flamingos living here, they'd give us the flavor we want.
I understand, but like it's for your health. You need to be here for the baby.
Oh, honey, I will always be there for the baby. I hope you know this.
Okay, well, I don't want to disturb you on your special mission. I love you. Mwah.
I love you, honey. I'll see you later. I can't wait to see you and the baby.
I'll let him know that you're coming home tonight. Are you gonna get off early because of the? I'll leave you alone. And she just like goes walking down, like you hear her like webbed feet just flapping on the ground, just so excited, like, oh my god, we're gonna have a nice family dinner. Flap, 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 flap. You killed this man. He's dead.
You shouldn't have shot me in the head then. It's bad.
I'm buying you both drinks after all this.
So I just dropped the flamingo.
So, what's going on?
So the whole Wander crew is in this room. I don't have no. You know what? I do have the means to do this. It's gonna be fucking ugly, but give me a second. You guys can keep going. That's fine.
We're having a bit of a situation. I was just informed a bit ago that we have one Krieg stuck inside of some confinement. We need to go and extract him before something untoward happens.
I reveal myself and kind of throw the dead flamingo aside, grossed out.
Akana has brought forth, like, your spy master, by the way. Akana has brought forth the idea, yo, what if we just pull a fire alarm?
I mean, we could.
I have another idea, but I need to figure out if Krieg still has his communicator on it. So I guess Tsoki's just going to be going on and, like, calling for Krieg to see if...
I don't think he has his communicator on, or at least not in the way that he could, like, answer it.
Okay.
But we can roll a 20 side and just see if that, like...
Well, don't I already know where he is?
Yeah, you know exactly where he is, and you could tell them.
Yeah, I can help you with that, guys. You're looking for the lizard kid, right?
Yeah, gecko, but yeah.
Oh, gecko. Tomato. Yeah.
This is going to be wild, everybody. I apologize for the way about the...
Oh, jeez.
Everybody's here.
Oh.
Everyone.
It's like I did it.
Everyone. Oh my goodness.
So... Yeah! Let me take you to that gecko.
I love the raccoon one. He's so cute.
Oh.
Alright, so, yeah, let me move this, because I had no idea we were going to the brig of this place today. That was not my plan.
Like, you probably didn't plan for, Krieg to get arrested.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. I should always plan for Krieg to be arrested.
Yeah, like, full honestly, like, you should always assume he's getting arrested.
I'm not in love with what I made here, but it's what we're gonna fucking rock with, because we got 15 minutes to end this game before it gets, like, super late. Right,
yeah.
So yeah, T knows the way. How are you guys all gonna, like, are you moving as a group, as just like an army situation, just like fucking stomping your way down there?
I mean, we could. That'd be very intimidating. But if we want to actually like grab him, we probably only want a couple of people to be going, and then have the rest as backup, just like right off of the wings of wherever we're going.
I've been using the Krieg token so much more than I thought I was going to today. All right, Toast, get back in this call if you're still there. There you are.
Insulting the bird is I go.
All right, so here we are. Like, you guys aren't there yet, but like, you see Tom Hanks like on the call. He's just like, "What are they talking? I didn't ask for a secret meeting. What are you up to?" Pointing at Krieg.
What are you talking about? I've been here the whole time. Stupid. Look
I'm
at
not.
my hands.
I'm not stupid.
Sure
If I
you
was
are.
stupid, if I'm stupid, look how stupid you are for coming here with your big, proud, grandiose plans. Nobody can save you, and even if they do, what's that gonna buy you? You can't escape the flamingos. They'll find you.
Flamingos are a bitch. I can easily do whatever I want. You know this better than anyone else. Or should I have to remind you what happened when we met, quackers?
Big intake of breath, just like kind of like puts his fingers out there. Have you guys ever seen Looney Tunes, like the "Oh, what a loon I am" kind of character?
Yeah.
Like that is happening with like amongst. It's like, I'll have you know, I've gone through a lot of growing, and you. How did you guys even get here? What happened? You left me to die.
I done nothing of the sort. It's not our fault that some grand gardener decided to start cutting things.
I'm pretty sure it is. I've seen them. I saw them many times working with your crew, and then I saw them flying through the sky, slashing apart every tree that they could see, and then setting fire to my city. The city that we were doing just fine before you came around and took it over.
I made it better. We all know that. Your town was going to
You
ruin.
filled it
Flint's
with
stupid
coffee shops and garbage.
coffee shop, so it's making you more money than you ever did before. You lived in the gutters. Now you're look at this. Ooh, I'm a hotel man. We all know the flamingos are taking over, and you're losing.
Alright, yeah. Wait, did they do the... Yeah. Did they do the raise their hand thing, though? Because that's the only way that they can affect it. Like, one of you guys can have a scroll of Smite in your pocket. Like, this is when you guys, like, burst in. I imagine outside there were a bunch of flamingos.
It might be Lady T that has it, yeah.
Yeah, Lady T, go ahead and roll that. Okay, there we go. Alright, Nika, go ahead and roll me a 20-sider. This is Adley doing Smite. Oh yeah, it hits him, and like he goes back, and like you guys come bursting in the room as like the Adley comes like into regular form because you can't cast magic while in the transformed forms, and then like bursts through the door, and all of you come through, and you see Quackers standing there, and Quackers pulls out his own Consonant typewriter, which looks like a Tommy gun that shoots bullets made of unicorn tears, for the record. In case anybody's wondering like how that works, I don't know. I didn't make it up, but I think it's cool.
Oh, look at that, Quackers. Back up.
Cool. Yeah.
And like Quackers takes a couple steps back, and then like you see him smile real fast, like as much as he can. You see him smile, and then he pulls out a syringe, and it's full of like just pink like liquid, and he sticks it in his leg, and he's just like, that's fine. And you just see him like calmly fall asleep. And then Tsoki. Oh, actually, no. Nobody has to roll for this. It's fine. You see a cloud appear above him, and like this is really weird for everybody except for Krieg, and Krieg has to pretend that it's not weird for him. Like you are seeing his dream, and you see an arm reach out because that's so fucking great that somebody played Anomaly really early in this game. You see himself in his like dream bubble reach out, grab him like his body and pull it into the dream. And then Quackus just disappears.
Wow, I've never seen
Very
this
wide-
before.
Very wide-eyed,
no.
jaw dropped, just staring at whatever just happened. What? Ah,
He just fourth walled himself.
That's awesome.
I'm not the only one that just saw that, right?
No, I saw that. That's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
was
definitely the first time I've ever
the
seen this
magic.
before.
Flynn will like squint at Krieg, but not say anything just because of like his voice.
I'm fine, Leo. It's okay. It's just a couple bruises. They weren't even very hard.
Peanut comes walking in the room with his arms behind his back. Like, again, just very like,
Oh, hi, Peanut.
It's like, Krieg, I suspect that based on some talks I've had with the captain and senior officer Joaquin, that we'll have to keep some of this confidential. You understand? And like the crew, you understand. Krieg gets drunk sometimes. He gets himself into trouble. We all know this. Nobody worry about it. We're
Remember
fine.
that time I drank with Midnight and ended up crawling over everybody and drinking more?
I remember that because I lost some money.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sorry about that.
See, this is great. Let's all leave this town. The vibes are off. And he looks over at Tsoki and gives a big wink. It's like, please,
Here,
Krieg, I need you to
take these off my hands, please.
absolutely. Like Peanut walks right up and just like puts it like does the like, you know, the cartoon like retractable claw situation, like think and like reaches in and picks it with his own claws. And he's like, I think everybody roll except for Krieg, and if you get over a 15, I will give you extra information.
I swear never to drink again. Sorry, Midnight.
So close.
So close.
Does it
All right.
actually roll? No.
It did not roll for T. Oh, sorry. So nobody gets it, but the camera definitely sees. And the mic for the camera would pick up Peanut being like, "We're really in it now. Those flamingos have really gotten a hold over this place." As he unlocks the second shackle, he's just like, "You think you and your crew can do what's necessary?"
I looks around. Yeah, I can grab a couple people and take care of things. Rubs his wrist.
Peanut nods. He's just like, excellent. We'll all get you home. We'll all be safe. Like, let's leave this place. Vibes are off.
Hey, Nico, Crom, come help me over here. They kind of did a number on my legs.
And then, like, everybody is just like gathering around the flamingos. Basically, have their arms up and like telling you to get they're like, we're not gonna fight you. Just leave. We're not gonna fight you. Just leave. And you start to notice, like, for every one of you, there's like 10 flamingos, and they are all armed.
Alright.
Peanut walks up to like, Peanut again. T, you probably don't know. Peanut is a cat in every sense of being a cat. He is not a cat the same way that Flynn is a cat. He is a cat like a house cat is a cat, but he's wearing clothes.
Yeah, he's on all fours all the time.
Yeah, he can walk bipedal. He just chooses not to most of the time. He goes up to T and like he sits down at T's like feet and does the like cleaning himself off situation. He's just like, you might want to come with us, lady. I suspect your life is significantly in more peril with these actions, and I appreciate these actions, and you will be greatly rewarded.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going with you guys then.
We'll be glad to have you.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, we'd be glad to have you.
Yeah, silver thimble ain't too bad.
I think the way that we would end this game is you all get on like the airship. Like the airship comes and picks you up to get you out of here, and like the scene would be like you guys look down from the edge of the airship, and like looking up at you, you see two flamingos. One of them is most certainly Billiam, and one of them is Bobbert, like watching you all, and Bobbert's waving.
I'm gonna flip him off. Just straight in his face. Also, do I have my communicator? Because Leo brings up a good question.
Yeah, no, you have your communicator. He didn't get the chance to get it off.
Okay.
He was gloating too much.
He was gloating too much.
Yeah.
And then you guys just see Tarkus's amazing, like, beep boop castle, too. It's amazing. Like, LEDs set up.
Although,
I'm sorry, we gotta leave Beep Boop Tark 5.
A thought did occur to me, though. This we had heard about this place before, right? About it being an otter place?
No, that's Holt.
Okay.
Consonant, you knew, the only thing you knew about it was the fact that they buy mana batteries. Like, and you saw a lot of electricity and stuff, so, like, that makes sense. But, Midnight, roll me a 20-sider before we end this. Like, this will be the last roll for tonight. Let me get...
The student does not recognize that name.
Yeah, you're good. Nothing terrible. Just, well,
it says it right here. It says it right here on you. It says Tark 5.
Pinch it. All right, one more time, Midnight.
Ew.
All right.
There we go.
So, a fun thing. You guys saw all those slot machines. You saw all the machines that you saw. Not a single one of them were giving off the green glow of the mana battery. Not a single one. Like, you didn't see where they were using mana batteries for this? Nope.
So it must be that there's several big generators where they get to use the mood stabilizing or mood changing stuff. Kind of like they did inside of Gibbet, where they all go to the bar and they kind of do that to themselves.
It's a possibility for sure. Stay tuned for Feel It Still, round 2. I don't know if Midnight. Not Midnight. Not Forgiven. Were you playing that card?
I wasn't playing. I was just saying that I had it.
All right, that's absolutely fine. We don't need a sequel exactly for this game, but we know that we will follow up on this. But there we go, everybody. That was Feel It Still. Which I am sorry I didn't get to more of the wish list and waitlist game people, but like it got a little weird.
As always.
A little bit.
But thank you all for playing. I had a great time. And thank you guys for like being so active in chat. Would Vatna be... No. Nope. Vatna sees the world the same way everybody else sees the world. Like... I mean, if he ate it, it might be something, but I'm not 100% like... I would give you the same information, basically, just from him eating it. But yeah, so thank you all for playing. Today recap is so you guys ended up at Consonant. It has been recently, based on the information you got from from Lady Tea Time, the fact that the Flamingos have been taking this over recently. Before the Flamingos got here, it was kind of like your standard mob-owned Las Vegas situation. Like Tom Hanks would give like bounty hunters missions, and then they would do them. And it's just like the mood has shifted, the vibe is off. Like these flamingos showed up, they started playing this music that tells you when to eat, it tells you when to sleep, and it doesn't tell you when in the way that you're like resentful for it. When the music goes off, you feel tired. Like you feel hungry. It's not that like it's telling you this is when you eat and it's only when you eat. Obviously Tom Hanks wanted to kill Krieg, and Krieg decided to make himself very like noticeable, and then got, captured, and then you guys broke him out.
Leads to bad decisions.
But don't worry, Tarkus made an amazing 2 amazing sandcastles, and I will give Midnight and Tarkus something for that with the Loot Goblin. I just gotta figure out what that's gonna be. I don't know just yet, but I'll give you guys something. And yeah, Peanut is very like much trying to sweep this all under the rug for the rest of the crew and just get you guys out of here. The whole crew knows that something's up with this place, though. By the end of it, you know that the Flamingos have this place and that they are up to no good.
All the Flamingos' fault. I'm just drunk, so don't look at me or listen to me. It's fine.
Yeah,
start
just because he was drunk.
Soda. No more alcohol.
And Clem got a blue plush bee.
And Clem got a blue plushie. And Flynn got a multi-tool. I think the way that works is it's just like your wrench can basically turn into whatever you need for that moment. Like, if you need a screwdriver,
yeah, that's awesome.
Done.
Yes, awesome.
I haven't seen the Ox drawing of Clem in the fleshy. You should go look at it. It's amazing.
Yeah, also, Ox has
So
been doing
cute.
the drawing thing again. So thank you. Oh, Gemini has the a very similar weapon to that, Flynn. So like, you two can both like share in knowing that how that works.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we are
Yeah.
doing the speakeasy for real, and that is why I'm going to call you guys in for little scenes, kind of like these little scenes, but like just less time sensitive. And then we are going to like just have a fun little game, little scenes for everybody. Again, if you do want to be in that, go into the speakeasy games and tell me that you'll be there, and I will try to plan something for your character. And also, we've got cool information that's coming out, like list of like some of the upcoming games is coming out that tomorrow. So please come in, just watch and play and show support. That'd be awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you all so much.
Woo.
Now we are going to head out, and we will see you guys tomorrow for the speakeasy. Thank you again for everybody for like watching, and for playing, and for being willing to hop in to the chat and stuff, because that's super fun. I like it a lot. And thank you for everyone who grabbed cards and stuff. You guys are like super supportive, and that's insane. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye forever.
Goodbye forever.